I apologize. I was too busy stuffing my face. Pause. Hey there, besties. Let me know you can hear me. It's a Throwback Thursday, but we got one throwback video, but then everything else is everything else we've been talking about. Child, Lord, help your people. So we got a poetic Flakko video. We have, of course, a couple Oshay videos. We have a House of Hypocrite video. All on Cory, Anton, and Mika. The trifecta, child. The tri-effing-fecta. It never ends. I just saw somebody say in a comment that this shit will not be wrapped up before the freaking next winter, and I agree. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. But since we talked about, some so petty, when we talked about that JPT stuff and how all these people ruin their friendships and decide they ain't want nothing to do with each other anymore, all over JPT. And I feel like this is the second reckoning since I've been on YouTube. Okay, I feel like what's going on now is like the second wave of what had happened then. Not that one has anything to do with the other, but it's the same thing happening. Because I think there's just people who are like, we ain't friends no more. I don't like you. I want everybody to know I can't stand you. You so this, you so that, you don't know. And I'm just here to report the news, child. As the YouTube streets turn part F into. I realized that today because shout out to Angry Man, who we watched a little bit yesterday on his live stream, right? And he was, his name is Angry Man. I don't even understand why people be like, why you act like that? His name is Angry Man, right? But, he was saying, y'all act like you over here, putting people on trial. You ain't even got no control of anything else, which is the same thing I kind of say. People don't have control, over other people, barely have control of themselves. So why is it that y'all don't take care of like the community, kind of like what he says? But that's not the priority. The priority is making sure that you tell somebody else what to do while turning around saying that you're not going to tell me. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? But so Izzy Bands, his friend, is over there talking about Angry Man. At least he was when I was watching it earlier, because Angry Man said, why you gotta at me? You can just come over here, right? I'm live every day. I said, yeah, he live every day. And I think it's y'all that tell me that they've been friends for 30 years or something like that. So it's like, oh, then that mess don't count. As far as I'm concerned, child, that mess don't count. That's like arguing with your sister, child. Or your brother in their case, okay? So it really don't mean nothing, but it was, it was good to hear. So he came on. Izzy Bands was on when I was on my way to the gym a little while ago. And he was saying, talking back to Angry Man from his comments from last night. So listen, if they listening to me, don't lose your friendships over this bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not lose your real, true friendships over this bullshit. If it's somebody who is already ain't shit, then that's what it is, right? But anyway, I thought that was funny. Because, child, that's what we do over here. We gonna laugh. Shout out to Anitra in the building. I feel like I ain't seen you in ever. Shout out to you. She says, is this still stemming from Cory and Anton's live together? Yeah, girl. The catalyst of it all was from that live stream. Who knew? Who knew? They're supposed to be hashing it out and shaking hands, and it should be all over by now. But we're definitely probably going to take this, at least in my opinion, now that HOH and OSHA got their hooks into it, we taking this at least until mid-spring. So next weekend is Turn Your Times Forward. So then I guess spring must be sometime in March. So I say we taking this till April. That's my prediction, at least till April. We shall see. We shall see. But so when we was talking about that stuff where 6 and Danica was on, and Anton wanted to come up. All of a sudden, Accountability TV came up in my feed. So I'm like, all right, let's do a throwback, okay? So we definitely gonna get to that, and it's through Accountability TV. Shout out to them, they do good work. And then we got some those other videos that we got to take a look at. Before we get to that, though, well, let me turn on Instagram. Hold on a second. Before we get to that, though, I want to go ahead and show ya, even though hopefully you've already seen it on my thumbnail. It looks like the 5150 show has been over in my comment section. Okay, for those that did not see this. And shout out to Nicole for letting me know. Well, I was going to take you over. Here's the video. Hold on, let me see. All right, so it's this video over here. So let's just go over to this video. Or did it come up? Oh, there we go. So this video right here, this is the Darlene crossed the line, the racism debate plus Ice-T cheating rumors, right? Shout out to the GMS show, and I should have tagged Cool Keem. I'm gonna have to tag him in this video because that's where it came from, right? And this was it was not even a Cory, like, I'm not watching Cory Holcomb stuff, okay? Why do I need to give him views when I can just get it from the content creators that's gonna do it? I'll give them the view, okay? Other people may look at it differently. This is how I look at it. I'm gonna give the view to the content creators that's doing the work. Why would I give it to Cory? He don't respect this shit. He doesn't respect what gets done. Like, even if it's just for entertainment. And you know what I love? I love when people come and try to talk about, oh, well, you're not teaching nobody nothing. Child, it is not my responsibility to teach anybody anything. And if you listen, you pay attention. When I do be trying to teach without actually teaching, ninjas don't want to listen anyway, because y'all know everything, okay? Because y'all know everything, and yet the community still got issues. I'm gonna put it like that. So whatever, y'all do what you want. So now all of a sudden we can't be over here having a good time and laughing. You got a problem with that. You got a problem with everything. That's why people trying to sit around and try to make everybody happy, try to appease the masses. Fuck y'all, not y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I do. So if we're going to have a good time off all of this, and I'm going to give the views to the content creators that are doing the hard ass work. Shout out to Oshay. I know he wildin', but shout out to Oshay, and shout out to Hypocrite, and the GMS show, Cool King, and all of Flakko. I'm going to give them the damn views. I'm going to go give them the damn views. Because you got 5150. Like, this is the official account here, y'all. Coming into my comment section for fucking what? What y'all doing ain't working. What are we doing? Is that Cory? Shout out to Cory Holcomb. Is this Cory Holcomb? Y'all, can you go talk to TMZ and tell them to send me some money? Because y'all, he trying to say that TMZ is the one that's getting all these bloggers to talk about him. Child, I ain't get my money yet from TMZ. So can you go holler at them for me? Show them that I did this so that they can pay me. I mean, this what you saying. I'm assuming that that's what this is. It says, what y'all doing ain't working. Your looks determine your life. The mirror is hurting you, huh? I don't even know what that means. So, child, are you just another person calling me ugly? Child, you think I really give a damn? So, child, I done been called so many things, child. I'm a white supremacist talking points. You old, you ugly. You could never compete with Mika. You wear wigs, and you old, and you could never. And child, I done heard it all. And first of all, I don't give a fuck. Second of all, you think I give a damn about what a bunch of people that I don't know on the internet think? At least if it's coming from somebody that I talk to, it might have an effect. But y'all, from fucking strangers? Like I said, being on the internet is not for the weak, y'all. Being on the internet like this is not for the weak. So you say these things and it's just like, okay, is that supposed to do what? Make me go crying and then what? Yeah, no. Child, I ain't got time. Say what you want. Say what you want. We've already been over that. So I said, thanks for stopping by. What am I doing? Content creation? Oh, it's only okay when Cory talks about people. Hashtag hypocrite. And then shout out to C. Jones who responded. I don't know what you're talking about, but shout out to him, right? So this is the damn actual account, y'all. This is not a fake one because people will fake up. This is not a fake one. This is how much, because it says 480,000 subscribers. That's also how you can tell that that's really them. I'm gonna just say them, but it just might be Cory Holcomb, child. I did see that. Shout out to Mastermind gang. I did see that. Fawcett put out a video. Maybe we'll take a look at it. Maybe we shall take a look at it. All right. No, it's real. No, it's real. It's real. It's them. Which is why it's crazy. I'm like, this all y'all got to do with your time? Maybe y'all should go ahead and do another show during the week and go ahead and make some money off of that YouTube channel, child. But nah. They just want to go around, like they said, so they want to take down YouTubers. Sounds very pro-black. Because like I heard somebody else say as well, it's only black people talking about this. Like, I'm pretty sure Candace Owens is not thinking about none of this. Ain't talking about none of this. Child, she on some white person's ass, child. She is on, what is her name? Erica Kirk's ass. She got me hooked on that damn theater show, whatever it is that she's doing last night. I was watching that. I'm gonna have to finish it out. Child, please only do it once a week because that damn thing's like 2 hours long. And I'm not even invested in that story, but her thumbnail and the way it came through, I was like, oh, child, this look good. But anyway, so yeah. So, just childish. These are men too, okay? These are men. These are grown men. These are grown men. That makes it even funnier to me. Shout out to Derek Gaines reminding us about the don't forget the Rumble link. Yes, I've pinned it to the top. So I need like 3 more people. So to be sure, 10 more people. Go ahead and subscribe to Rumble because we could go over there. We could rumble. Everything that I can't put here, I'm putting over there. I'm uploading. So there's videos, there's shorts. I'm uploading, I'm putting shit over there. And then I'm going to figure out, BT going to help me figure out how to stream on there. We be there. Yo, we could have a movie night on Rumble. That would be cool. That would be cool. Because now, of course, in my algorithm, everything Cory Holcomb from 11 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago is coming up. And child, it's a mess. It is a mess. You must be in one of the other chat rooms. Let me, I thought I put it in all of them. Maybe I didn't pin it. Let me work on that. Who is this? What is going on with 50 Cent and T.I.'s son? I got to see what the hell is going on. Child, this is wild. Everybody is crazy. Child, everybody crazy. I don't get it. It's not for me to get. Anyway. All right. So that's what's going on there. So Cory Holcomb's team, or Cory Holcomb, is actually going around to stream. So he made it here. So shout out to us. Shout out to us. It is what it is, as somebody else says. Let me post, there we go. So hopefully that comes out to all the channels. I just dropped the Rumble link. All right, so let's get this party started, child, because we be here to be leering and laughing. But, oh, come on now. Hold on, y'all. I am done for the day. What do you want? Who is it? Not yet. Yeah. Girl, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Anyway. So let's talk about some racism, child, because, we can always find some racism around here. Remember, what's her name? Angela from the other day when she was on the Zoom meeting talking about the little colored kids. She was talking about the little colored kids. Finally, there's some she needs to be fired. Child, I knew that was coming. It's just a matter of time.
Backlash and fallout after racist comments at a meeting on the Upper West Side. The parent making the comments, also a professor at Hunter College.
These comments were heard on a Zoom while a student was speaking.
Oh, y'all remember this, right? Oh, this is a good view, child. Let's see. There's this black lady right here, this black man right there, this black lady down here, and honestly, I think it's another black woman behind the blue. So they blanked out Erica, but child, they put her face out over on New York Post. Child, we know who she is. But look at the ladies up here on the left-hand side. Look at the ladies up here on the left-hand side. We can really see their faces now, child. Watch them.
At an educational council meeting, the mayor and school counselor now weighing in, as some are calling for the parent to be fired from her job in education.
Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres is live on the Upper West Side. And Joe, the school's chancellor also weighing into this?
Well, that's for sure, Sade and Mike. The Community Action School, MS 258 here on the Upper West Side, one of 3 schools in this neighborhood targeted for relocation or closure. The student population here, largely black and Latino, and we point that out because it was during a district council Zoom call more than 2 weeks ago on February 10th, where one parent on the call made some rather racially insensitive comments, and the firestorm is still brewing. The controversial comments were caught on a District 3 Community Education Council Zoom call earlier this month.
They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently the Blue King said it. Like, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They're just
Allison Friedman.
Yo, this is good. Look at the dude. Look at the dude down here, Noah, next to the blanked out lady, if you can see him. Let me take the comments off. Hold on. They said, oh my God. The black people was like, child, we used to this. Child, we done heard it all before. With a microphone. Watch Noah.
Education Council Zoom call earlier this month.
they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently the Blue King said it. Like, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They're just
Allison Friedman. What you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop. It's just really
Allison Friedman. Yo, racist ass got the mic open, girl. Did you not leer anything during C19? Do y'all remember doing C19? Anitra, Noah is losing his mind. Do y'all remember C19? All the people that couldn't get the camera off, let the sound on. Most of them was effing, and then they was on camera. You can hear the noise. The people was wilding out, y'all. Shout out to those of us in corporate America. Hopefully we knew about mute and closing the camera, but a lot of these people who didn't know, woo! Fired. Coming on camera in their pajamas. They had scarves on and didn't know how to close the damn the camera or whatever. Child, fun times, y'all. Child, if you didn't have a good time during C19, once you knew it wasn't the end, you wasn't doing it right. We had a good time.
It's really defeating to hear that, someone thinks that they go to a school that they don't know is bad and they're too dumb to realize that they're bad. That's actually really bad to hear.
Allison Friedman is a district parent who also works as an associate professor in the Department of Biological Sciences at Hunter College. Following the remarks, the school issued a statement which read, in part, Hunter College is reviewing the situation under the university's applicable conduct and non-discrimination policies. We expect our community members' actions and words to comport with our institutional identity, values, and policies. Friedman put out a statement of her own and claimed,
there she is. Hey, girl. Yo, this is all acceptable, though. Don't forget that this is all acceptable because Torre said, don't forget what Torre said. You can use the N-word hard ER, allegedly, according to that nigga. As long as you're talking about ICE agents, as long as white people are talking about black ICE agents, then you can go ahead and use hard ER, okay? I still ain't seen y'all send me nothing showing me where anybody had any issues with it. Any pro-blacks speaking out about it. Any pro-blacks putting them in his place. I ain't hear no apology from Torre yet. Seems to me they're allowing it to be. Interesting how that works. Come on, Allison, girl, what's going on?
Were taken out of context after accidentally unmuting her connection. My complete comments make clear these abhorrent views are not my own, nor were they directed at any student or group. However, I recognize these comments caused harm and pain. While that was not my intent, I do truly apologize. The mayor and
Oh, this is New York. My complete comments make clear those abhorrent views are not my own. Girl, who the hell said it then? Ma'am, who in the hell said it? My complete comments make clear these abhorrent views are not my own, nor were they directed at any student or group. Girl, you said the blacks enter in the back. Girl, you said the blacks know to enter the back. What are you talking about? Child playing in y'all's face. Child playing in y'all's face. I tell you. All you got to do is say, you didn't see what you saw. You didn't hear what you heard. Allison. Now this is Hunter College. That's her job. So whether they will fire her or not, they're not obligated to fire her because obviously it wasn't at work. It was on her own time with whatever the hell it is they said that she did. But I'm sure that people took care of that because you know how people do. And I'm not a proponent of getting people canceled. I'm really not. But people gonna people. And so they went over there and said, Hunter College, you better handle this. Now, it is embarrassing to them. And you could have consequences when you bring embarrassment upon your job. So you never know how this will end up for Allison, racist Allison.
actions and words to comport with our institutional identity, values, and policies. Friedman put out a statement of her own and claimed her comments were taken out of context after accidentally unmuting her connection. My complete comments make clear these abhorrent views are not my own, nor were they directed at any student or group. However, I recognize these comments caused harm and pain. While that was not my intent, I do truly apologize. The mayor and the school's chancellor called the comments reprehensible.
I think it is indicative of the exact kind of language that makes students feel as if they don't belong within our public school system.
Teachers at MS 258, already dealing with the possibility of closure, said the comments are an unwelcome distraction, but also represent a teaching opportunity.
We're living through a moment like this that allows us to reinforce the ideas that we've been communicating, or certainly I've been communicating as a teacher throughout my career.
Child, what the hell did he just say? Child, I feel like he just didn't say anything. Thank you, Dee Dee. She said next she'll say it was AI. AI did it. What y'all talking about? You don't know. I hear that next. Like her sitting up here talking about, it wasn't me. It wasn't my full thoughts. I ain't say it. Child, well, who said it then, child? Well, who said it then? I can't. Anyway. Oh, hold on. Is she talking to me again? All right, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. Child, that's enough. Shout out to racist Allison, though. I definitely can hear her saying, or somebody saying that it was AI. Thank you, boo. Shout out to Legend. Thank you, honey. He said, what they do? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers and the racists. That reminds me. Let me go find something real quick. Hold on. Let's just go here. Look, I got time today. Let's go here. So it's not on the list, but we might as well do it. Amanda Seales. Now, I don't know why this is coming up, and this is old, but child, she sound crazy. This is who people listen to. Why does anybody listen to Amanda Seales? I just be so confused. Listen to this.
Like, stop fucking saying that I'm a non-foundational Black person. Y'all keep trying to come up with ways to undermine the validity of my voice, and I'm really tired of it. I was born in America. My mother is from Grenada. My father is from Boston. I am the descendant of chattel slavery in the West Indies and in America. I don't need to keep explaining this, but I'm going to do it this one last time because I'm really fucking tired of it. I'm also a fucking genius. So there's a couple different reasons here why I should be listened to. 1, because I'm smart like a motherfucker. 2, because I am the descendant of ancestors who have been through the traumas that we are trying to undo right now. And 3, because I'm an authentic motherfucker and I speak from the heart every goddamn time. Now, anybody who's got something to say to me about otherwise can go suck a bag of dicks. Because your point of view has no merit because it is not grounded in anything foundational, Black or otherwise.
I guess she told y'all. I agree. Amanda is definitely the epitome of misery. I couldn't catch the comment. She stay mad. I mean, how you just gonna be out? See, this is the person that y'all need to be looking out for. This is the exact person that, well, she alone, okay, we already know that. But just say that she was out here. She was somebody else, but she had this attitude. This is the problem right here. You think you're bigger and better than what you really are. You're conceited. This is a narcissist, in my opinion, right? I'm not even approved when it comes to the language, but you're so freaking angry. Like, then if somebody calls her an angry black woman, she gonna be mad and say that you called that is racist. Girl, you never come out here and say anything fun, funny, positive, nothing. It is the epitome of you not gonna tell me, based off of people on the damn internet. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Can you imagine trying to work with this person? It didn't work when she worked with black people, but of course it's everybody else's fault. Shout out to Issa Rae. It doesn't seem to work with her in many a place, and she continues to be this person. Remember when she went on Shay Shay? Then she turned around and basically kicked him in his back because of her self-proclaimed, what is it, Asperger's or something? Child, whatever it is. Oh, did you get diagnosed? Don't be asking me if I got diagnosed. Well, damn, girl. She's smart enough to make her own diagnosis. People will listen to this woman. I see them over there in the damn comments when they talk about her on the blogs. She be fighting for us. No, she don't. No, she don't. She be fighting for God. She don't be fighting for me. That woman ain't got nothing that she could ever offer me. Nothing, never, ever, no way. And just because she says she's smart, she's not smart enough to be able to get along with her own damn kind. And yes, I said kind. Her own people that she allegedly care for. And yet she'll come out here and talk like this, just like what she was saying the other day with regard to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. I don't know why y'all go over to them white people's spaces. Child, you can't even get into the Negro spaces. You're going to talk all that shit. That's their craft. Because they have elevated, because they've gotten further in their career than you ever will. Because those are two great actors, one older than the other. Shout out to Delroy Lindo. I feel like he's what is the word? I think that he should be what is the word? Celebrated more. Give him more of his flowers now. Michael B. Jordan's continuing to do the damn thing. So don't hate because you can't make it, because you can't get there, because you so nasty. She's a nasty person. He's underrated, yes. And unappreciated, yes. Yes. And Amanda is just a biatch at the end of the day. Always has been, always will be, and ain't never gonna change. And if anybody did deal with a woman like this, you deserve everything that you get. Who thinks that you can work with Amanda Seales? Who thinks that you can get happiness and caring from Amanda Seales? Who thinks that if you ask Amanda to make you something in the middle of the night that she gonna get up and do it? Child. Anyway, that came up on the feed, so I had to show y'all. Moving on, child. Moving on. Let's go to the first Oshay. Yeah, let's go to the first Oshay. Ridoku Dadon. Shout out to y'all. Y'all be getting me. Ridoku Dadon. Thank you, boo. Excuse me. Oh my God, we covered that. He said I don't listen to her after she lied on that ex-NFL player. Yeah, that's your pro-black, y'all. Child number 55,005,862. She definitely did that shit. We covered that shit. Lied on that NFL player, allegedly. Let me toss an allegedly in there. Didn't give a damn about ruining anybody else's black ass life. This the person that says that they care about y'all. Child, y'all keep on listening to them, okay? Y'all, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all go ahead and keep listening to these people that don't give a shit about you and have their interests before they own, or someone who's so damn difficult. I don't know why you want to put her at the front of any damn thing. If you want or are trying to get along with people, and you got Negroes just saying that you're assimilating the white or you just trying to act white, leave those people alone. Please, y'all, learn if that's the only learning we do today. If you can, just because you are trying to move forward, get information, make your life better, that you're going to get along with people, you're going to work with people in order to get what it is that you need to move forward. And they say some bullshit about you trying to be white adjacent. You just think you white. You think you did better everybody else. Fuck them and leave them where they lie. The world is not only made up of black people. You need to be able to get along with people regardless of all that. But these some of these pro-blacks are so fucking ignorant. They so fucking smart and so fucking dumb at the same damn time. Anyway, let me move on. Let's move on to the first Oshay. Is this Oshay? Of course it is. So this is called, oh Lord, Oshay. Mika's secret thoughtin is trending for this reason. Not the secret thoughtin. Lord help your people. Shout out to Taz. Hopefully, he'll look. If Taz start coming, Taz, Oshay, House of Hypocrites, child, you will never hear any important news anymore. We talk of racism and we talk Anton, Mika, and Cory, child, whatever his name is, Holcomb.
You're not flying a woman around with you unless you think you can get some or you've gotten some.
Mika would have done better by not having any of these interviews, especially with Talk Perspective and with Tasha K.
Okay, that is true. Mika, if you ear hustling, child, and already said it, I agree.
I mean, shout out to Danica Marie because she made that point first. But Mika made a mistake because the Talk Perspective interview is really long. And the longer an interview is, and especially if you have a tough interviewer, the more mistakes you can make. Let me give you an example.
He understood.
Will you all remain friends? You're not working together. Will you remain in contact, rather?
Will we remain cordial?
Will you remain in contact with each other?
Before this, Mika gave her reasons as to why she's no longer going to work with Anton Daniels. And you heard the question, will you ever be in contact with Anton Daniels again? And what does she say?
We never had a relationship where he's just calling me just to call, just like we don't go out and chill just to chill.
Oh, here we go. I gotta get this drop. Shout out to Soldier Boy and Oshay.
We never had a relationship where he's just calling me just to call, just like we don't go out and chill just to chill.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
Mika. You were saying something that forced people to look into it. And somebody definitely looked into it. I mean, we have the House of Hypocrites who's been looking into it. But then there's another person familiar with this, which is No Captivity with Freezy. And he has a video on this that is very good and you need to look at it. It's called, How Did We All Miss This? Damn. Now, Anton Daniels has a big mouth. And a lot of times that's very bad. And we can see there is some tension in their relationship or their workmanship because Anton Daniels is being petty on this particular clip. You're about to watch and see what's happening here.
Molly is my new personal project.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think
they sick of me.
I'm trying to understand what the problem is.
Me too.
Mika about to show up at your doorstep. She's like, what the fuck you talking about?
There's no problems whatsoever. Everything.
No, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody's trying to say something without saying something. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell are y'all saying?
Oh, what is going on here? Hold on. What in the
Molly is my new personal project.
Child, Molly, is that Molly? She happy as a pig and shit.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think
they sick of me.
I'm trying to understand what the problem is.
Me too.
Mika about to show up at your doorstep. She's like, what the fuck you talking about?
There's no problems whatsoever. Everything.
No, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody's trying to say something without saying something. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell are y'all saying? Because
don't say y'all.
Amiga, I'll fix it for you, baby. I got your flight scheduled for next week. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. Where you want to go? You want to go shopping?
Yeah, and my hair needs shampooing and condition.
All right, I got it.
Yes, sir.
Is that what she always says? She want her hair conditioned? Like, what is going on right now, yeah? What is going on right now? She was not happy at all. Live from New York in the building. What is going on with the racism in New York? We need some tea. We need to know if Allison is going to keep that job or not. Thank you, Boo. He said accepting applications for personal projects. Like, He did this on purpose, clearly. Yes, thank you, live from New York. She sounds jealous AF. So you ain't got no friendship with Molly? Molly, that's her name? You ain't got no sisterhood on display? Yeah. Yeah. Sisterhood on display, okay? Look at that. Let's look at it again, okay? What have I said? I be knowing, all right? So Molly is happy. Molly gets chosen. Molly is happy. Now this other one is like, child. Then my man, allegedly. That's my man, this is my man, that's my man, my man. You can't pay her no attention. What about me? Allegedly. What about me? Allegedly. Woo! Let's hear it again. There ain't no hood. Now that's reason number 55,280,095.5.
You're about to watch and see what's happening here.
Molly is my new personal project.
What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, okay.
They sick of me.
I'm trying to understand what the problem is.
Me too.
Mika about to show up at your doorstep. She's like, what are you talking about?
There's no problems.
Did he say Mika about to show up at your doorstep? Did he say Mika is about to show up at your doorstep? I agree. What's that dude's name? Q. Quentin, I think.
What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, okay.
They sick of me.
I'm trying to understand what the problem is.
Me too.
Mika about to show up at your doorstep. She's like, what are you talking about?
There's no problems whatsoever. Everything.
No, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody's trying to say.
Wait, is this? Wait! Is this new? This says something calls out Cheyenne Bryant. Wasn't she just in the news? Is this old or new, y'all? Do you know? It says something Pierce calls out Cheyenne Bryant as the title. Lord help your people.
Something without saying something, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell are y'all saying? Because
don't say y'all.
Amiga, I'll fix it for you, baby. I got your flight scheduled for next week. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. Where you want to go? You want to go shopping?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my hair needs shampooing and condition.
All right, I got it.
Yes.
Child, Mika, do they not have a CVS wherever you live, child? You know they got sales all the time. Trust me, I know. They got coupons. They always got hair, shampoo, and conditioner on sale. And so does Walgreens. Child, lest we not forget the Walmart. I don't go there, but I'm pretty sure they got shit on sale. Shampoo, conditioner. Like, this sound crazy, yeah. Maybe it's just me, child, but this sound crazy. Legend, I appreciate you, boo. He said it ain't tricking if you got it, but Anton is a trick. So much for the strong Black Christian conservative. FOOH. I can't fake Christians. Tell us how you really feel, boo. Child, this is all fun and games to me. This is all fun and games. This is crazy. Is this? Oh, they changed the title. Okay. They changed the title.
As you can see, he tells this young lady, Molly, who is, stop the show. By the way, she is fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. That she is his new personal project. Now, Anton Daniels is using this strategy to force Mika to cover some kind of territory. And that territory is to make her jealous. In other words, like, hey, listen, it's something that you're not doing that I want you to do, so let me go and flirt with Molly. And so in this position, Mika feels very threatened by this. She doesn't like the fact that Anton Daniels is literally flirting with another lady in her face. And Molly is receptive to what Anton Daniels is doing.
Clearly.
At this particular point, Anton Daniels apologizes for the mistake. Not only is he apologetic, he has a way of making this up. And he talks about how he makes it up, or how he will make it up. The flight will be booked. And then you hear her say that she wants to go shopping. She wants something done to her hair. Now, if we go back and listen to what Mika said previously, which is that they don't hang out outside of work, that doesn't make sense because what she's asking for is indeed outside of work. Not to mention, Anton Daniels repeatedly called her baby. Woo! But then No Captivity with Freezy would release this.
I'm gonna tiptoe around Mika tonight.
There you go.
I'm gonna tiptoe around Mika tonight.
You gotta give her no compliments?
Mika and I have this symbiotic relationship, this thing that we can communicate with each other without words. We got this thing. She don't know that I know what be in her mind sometimes, but I know. I like that bracelet you got on though.
That's the second time he mentioned the bracelet.
Now
let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. All right. Let's start again.
I'm gonna tiptoe around Mika tonight.
Look at her. Look at her.
There you go.
I'm gonna tiptoe around Mika tonight.
You gotta give her no compliments?
Mika and I have this symbiotic relationship, this thing that
Yeah, child, you like that, don't you, boo?
we can communicate with each other without words. We got this thing. She don't know that
Look at her. Yeah, girl, you like that, don't ya?
I know what be in her mind sometimes.
Now, who's Carrie? She down here like these niggas without any, with her glasses on. I just feel like she's like these niggas, child. I gotta be here for this shit. That check better be good. I gotta sit here listen to this shit. Well, at least if you ain't gotta do a lot of talking.
But I know I like that bracelet you got on though.
That's the second time he mentioned the bracelet.
Girl, why are you disappearing? Come back! Come back!
Now we see evidence of this bracelet. Anton Daniels continues to talk about the bracelet. He is mentioning the bracelet on the podcast or the live stream. And even people on the stream are saying, he keeps talking about this bracelet. The second time I've heard about the bracelet. And yes, this is her showing off the bracelet. So what it seems is that Anton Daniels has made some level of reparations for his sins of hurting her feelings. And he has purchased this bracelet that she is now showing off. I don't know about.
Oh, so did this show happen after he said that Molly was going to be his... What did Molly get out? What did Molly get out of this? So Molly just gets thrown to the side? Like you didn't just say that she was going to be your project. Anton, come on. What did Molly get? Am I saying it right? What did Molly get? This ain't right. This ain't right. So Molly just gets tossed to the damn side. After all that, she was all happy. Yeah, she was giddy. She is ready for whatever was next. And Mika just comes through and you just like, F Molly. So then did he give the bracelet allegedly is what they implying as a makeup for that? Well, what does Molly get? Molly, holla at me, child. What you getting? Is she still on the show? What does she get? This ain't right. This ain't right. I think I need to open a petition for Molly. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Oh, you. But I think that the majority of us will say, listen, it's not many places where you can get bracelets or give a bracelet to somebody that is just a work mate or a person you're not hanging out with after work, especially a man calling you baby. A man said that the flight is booked. He's talking about the fact that you communicate in your own little way. This is not exemplary of a person that doesn't hang out with someone outside of business. In fact, it shows the opposite. That
Molly, Rashawn, Molly's married too. She still should get her just, okay? She was offered something in front of all these people. I'm opening up a petition for Molly to get her just. Where her bracelet at? Allegedly. Where Molly bracelet at? I'm not buying it. But Molly deserves a bracelet too. Okay. I can. This ain't right.
This is amazing.
This ain't right. Reaper, thank you, boo. You said Anton popped Molly. Now she's sweating. Allegedly. Molly got gypped. Petition for Molly.
You were messing with Anton. And not only messing with Anton, let's get down to it. You were letting Anton crack.
Allegedly.
I thought the lady.
Allegedly, Oshay. Sheesh. Glad we know how to use our allegedlys around here. Y'all make sure you're using your allegedlys.
It was like a really nice lady at first. And again, that's kind of how she presents herself. She's not necessarily messy on her own, but she is messy.
Shout out to me. I am. I know you ain't talking about me, but child, I hear the word.
Because she knew that Anton was messy. Like there's not a way that you can look at the content that Anton makes. You really wouldn't see it on his main channels on the Millionaire Morning Show and stuff like that. He typically doesn't talk about those things, but these little like side chat rooms that he has, these room nines. And again, this is his cheek clapping recruiting mechanism because that's what he does. When you see these booty clapping live streams, I mean, they're entertaining and they basically get, let me just say, a lot of people on there talking, these other creators. And I always tell you, these other creators on Room 9, these guys bring their own audiences because a lot of the people who are coming on Room 9 and spending their time, they are YouTubers. Now, they may not be the biggest YouTubers that you know about, but they still got audience. And again, I want to give a shout out to No Captivity with Freeze, because No Captivity with Freeze or Freezy has like 10,000, subscribers. And you wouldn't think that that's like a mega channel or anything. But to be honest, like if I go live, I'm probably not going to get 1,000 people because I haven't been live a lot. And he has a live audience. They're donating, people coming on the panels. And a lot of those are women, right? A lot of those women are attractive. Okay. And then even the dudes that come on, they may have a channel of 1,000 or 2,000 people, but Black YouTube, it's a lot of like different people in the Black YouTube space that come on and support. And this is something that dudes got to understand, man. Like, this booty clapping is serious on these streams. And Mika knew that Anton Daniels was a booty clapping connoisseur. Now, again, I heard
Child, Oshay Duke de Jackson, a booty clapping connoisseur. A booty clapping connoisseur. I'm gonna have to write that down and use that as a title. Booty clapping connoisseur.
about some of the clapping that happened on the Peace Network. And, I stayed out of that because, again, when I heard about it, I was like, okay, that's not uncommon for the space, but it's really not my business. Anton got emboldened by the booty clapping. I know Lapeef was over there clapping, but Anton was over there clapping this.
Damn, he just throwing Lapeef under the... Oshay ain't shit, okay? Oshay, if you listening, I'm just saying, you ain't shit. You just, Lapeef, JR is taking strays. Oshay just putting people's business out here. He don't give a damn. Oh, I already know. Yeah, JR. Woo! Who else on this panel, though, child? Who else?
Sore. Now, again, I heard about some of the clapping that happened on the Peace Network. And, I stayed out of that because, again, when I heard about it, I was like, okay, that's not uncommon for the space, but it's really not my business. Anton got emboldened by the booty clapping. I know Lapeef was over there clapping, but Anton was over there clapping just as much. And I thought it was interesting. Like, he would be out of town with Lapeef. I heard a few times, they had these little meetups. There was a lot of good looking ladies on there. And I'm like, man, them ladies is not bad looking at all. And it takes a hell of a man, especially when you're a YouTuber. And I'm gonna tell, like, as content creators, we gotta use our power a little bit more better, because once people like get a following, and the women that are coming onto your show, these are women who like watch you. It's different. Like, if you go talk to a chick, let's say, for example, and she don't know me as Oshay Duke Jackson, right? Let's say that's the case. But it's different if you get an email from a lady who know about you, been watching you for a minute. Oh, she'd be like, oh my God, I love the Dusty News Network. It's my favorite show. I'm like, it is. She'd be like, yeah, okay, I see you, baby. All right, so you kind of know what's up. All right, that's cool. And like I said, that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody knows you for that and they understand, like, that's totally different. But Anton, he's using this to his advantage, like all the way advantage. That's the issue. And again, you're using this to your advantage, and you're supposed to be married. And then Mika, that this is what he does, because he's already said it. He ain't trying to hide it. That's the one thing I will give him credit for. I mean, he's not that smart for that, because he contradicts himself, but he's not trying to hide it. You're going out to basketball games without his wife. You letting him buy you bracelets. You letting the man spend money on you. We can say that some of that money may come from the live streams that she's on. So literally that's reinvesting. But it is tricking on a woman that is not your wife. And again, Mika is saying that this relationship didn't happen, and this relationship absolutely happened. All right? We can't give her the benefit of the doubt anymore. It's just too much evidence that the clapping was going on. He was clapping it up.
Allegedly.
He was dusting it up. And really,
fair use, child. The views of the person speaking in this video is not the views of the hostess right now. Allegedly.
I think that her career is going to be in the biz now. I mean, it wasn't like Mika was. I mean, she's a decent creator, but not a strong creator. Not really strong.
No.
And
he tossing Mika under the bus.
Again, to get strong, you need reps in this business, okay? You can't just come on once a week, when you're new. She has like 19,000 followers, but again, a lot of this stuff, that she does, it's not really once a week. It's not strong enough to get to become a creator. And most of it is live stream stuff. She can't really just sit back, talk in front of the camera, break something down. Thumbnails really not that good. It's a lot of growth as a creator she needs to go through, and she's just not going to get it. And she just probably won't do it because she has a lot of stuff going on. I don't really see her career as a good creator coming about. And this is kind of like Anton Daniels' method. She's using like a lot of writing on the thumbnails, a lot of arrows on the thumbnails. That's always.
Maybe I can see why she might want all this washing of the hair and conditioning. Allegedly.
Bad. And so she's taking his style of doing YouTube, which only works if you have like Anton's offline presence. Like, Anton's titles are terrible. His thumbnails are typically terrible, but he's so controversial and his commentary is so polarizing, it doesn't matter. And he puts out so much content, it doesn't matter. So, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that looks bad for her career that is not going to work. So guys, we think it's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson. Man.
Well, that was interesting. All righty. Anyway, moving on, child. Moving on. Let's take a break from Anton and Mika and talk about Cory, since he wants to be all up in my comments, child. Poetic Flakko put out another video. Actually, you know what? I need to start using this. Shout out to Trent. He made that for me. Or he gave it to me, I should say. I need to use it more often. You're right. I need to use it more often. Flakko came out with a video this morning, of course, because he dropped stuff. I don't know where he lives. He dropped stuff at 3 a.m. Cory Holcomb fans turn on him after another terrible podcast. Oh, no. Who was listening on Tuesday? I'm not listening no more. Who was listening on Tuesday? Bueller? Was it good? Was it bad or what? Here we go.
Cory Holcomb fans are turning on him after yet another terrible podcast. They're getting sick and tired of his antics. But dramatic declining views represents how sick and tired the fans are of this podcast and Cory Holcomb's antics. The podcast has nothing to offer anymore. It's just Cory Holcomb coming on and just lying, and people are getting sick and tired of the same show every week. Y'all remember when Cory Holcomb was bragging about how we're getting him rich and famous about 3 weeks ago when he was doing 390,000 views on his podcast, and then the following week he got like 160,000 views, like 1,000 views less. And then that trend is continuing, as we can see right here, right? It has dropped drastically each and every week, and now it's probably reached the lowest it's been for about 5 months now. Like, to put this into perspective, like when the other podcasts are done, it's usually between 180,000 to about 250, right? Because this is a live stream. The numbers don't really increase by that much after a live stream. But yeah, like 122 after almost a full day, it's really terrible and it's bad. And if you click on the episode, you begin to understand exactly why the numbers are going down. People are sick and tired of Cory Holcomb and his antics, bro. They're absolutely sick and tired of it. First off, this fat was eating all on the mic the entire show. He was stress eating. He don't usually do this, but he was eating the entire show because he was nervous. Right? He was nervous. Right? And one person says, listen, man, all right, he really don't be talking about anything, nothing important. The show used to have substance. People used to tap into the show to hear them talk about topics and discuss something like important. Now Cory is just ranting and raving and lying the entire episode.
Somebody's comment said, wait, what does it say? Smacking your lips on the mic is Backdooria, Cory. Lord help your people.
Talk about topics and discuss something like important. Now Cory is just ranting and raving and lying the entire episode.
Walking contradiction equals Cory. This show used to be really good. I could watch the whole thing. It's been almost 3 months since I've watched the whole show. Oh, instead of being in my comments, Ninja, you need to go look at your own comments. Instead of spending time in my comments, Ninja, you need to be over there in your own comments listening to your peoples.
One person says, peep how every few minutes he can't help but mention Anton, TMZ, Godfrey, bloggers, or Christina, no matter the subject, but he swears he's not bothered. Walking contradiction equals Cory. One person who's not a hater, this is an actual fan. They says, this show used to be really good. I would watch the whole thing. It's been almost 3 months since I've watched the whole show. This thing is terrible. One person says, nobody is after Cory. His own actions have brought on all the problems that he currently has. That's a fact, right? But the reason why the numbers is going down, the fans are turning on Cory Holcomb, you can scroll down the comment section. You will be pressed to find a positive comment. Cory Holcomb's entire fan base right now are people who are just watching to laugh at him, but to laugh at him. He has no genuine fans anymore. People have really seen his true character. And that's because Cory Holcomb is living in a world that only he lives in. He's delusional. Cory Holcomb started off the podcast, per usual, with more weird accusations, right? It used to go from, hey, man, these bloggers are trying to get paid off my name. Now Cory is alleging that TMZ and other mainstream outlets are directly paying bloggers like myself to make videos about him.
Where's my money? If you're listening, Cory, or whoever is handling that account, please talk to TMZ and tell them, cut me a check. Cut it. You got to cut it.
In the history of mankind, I say that because I, Cory Holcomb, have been under attack by mainstream media as they pay little buster-ass bloggers to come up with to say about me. I don't think this has ever happened.
Buster-ass bloggers from a buster-ass blogger. Don't you love it?
Happened in the history of podcasts. These little getting paid. Next time you want to say something to them, ask them, did you get paid to say that? Because this ain't even in my demographic. Got my business in their ear. And it's all the same headlines. He's finished. Anyway.
Can you imagine discovering a podcast that you really liked and you really loved because they talked about topics and made jokes and they were talking about cultural issues. And then one day you tune in and the person that you used to love because he was this funny OG comedian who gave game. Now he has this like tinfoil hat on and he's spewing these weird, crazy conspiracies about how these imaginary people are after him, but the world can't see it. Yo, imagine how depressing that has to be, bro. Yo, Cory Holcomb is getting more unhinged as the weeks go by. Cory Holcomb said with a straight face during his podcast that the powers that be came after him because they wanted to distract people from the Epstein files.
It's the hottest thing on the internet.
I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. This nigga really thinks he's much bigger than what he really is. Are you effing kidding me? So what white people really know Cory damn Holcomb? child, for the most part, that shit with Epstein is white people stuff. No shade, everybody else. But I'm just saying, it's mostly white people hemmed up in that shit. So they said, you know what? Of all people to use to distract, everybody always says everything is a distraction from the Epstein files. People have been saying that for forever. Y'all sound crazy. If you've said it, you sound crazy. That's the reason why whatever happened in Mexico the other day, that's what happened with the other one in Venezuela. That's the reason why that. Child, that's probably the reason why Ma'am Danby was elected. Everything is a distraction from the Epstein files, child. So the best thing that they thought they could do to really get their eyes off of the damn prize was to go and allegedly bother Cory Holcomb, of all people. Child, ain't even like they said Kevin Hart. Ain't even like they said Bill damn Cosby. Child, at this point, ain't even like they said Eddie damn Murphy, who stay out of trouble. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy. But they went to court. John, him and Amanda Seales should talk to one another. I'm just saying, there's some delusional blacks around here.
Yeah, y'all took away. I took over the Epstein file. Shit, the Epstein file ain't got shit on me.
Oh my God.
Which is what they wanted in the first place. I just didn't think they would use me. I will say I'm shocked. I'm like, they used me, but I'm saying, like,
at what point do Cory Holcomb loved ones feel like they got to step in and institutionalize this man? This man has lost his marbles, has absolutely lost his mind. This is like early signs of dementia from my perspective, right? This has to be. This man is almost 60 years old. He's losing his marbles. No normal human being would ever come to that conclusion, that the powers that be, this global story, this story that's probably the biggest story in the last decade, the Epstein files, the global leaders and the matrix and the powers that be decided we are going to distract from the Epstein files by paying bloggers in the urban space to talk about Cory Holcomb, huh? You think that CNN, Fox News, Turning Point, Ben Shapiro, and these other political, you think these other political commentators?
Now, if they had said what Candy is doing, that would be something different. Shout out to Candace Owens. If they said maybe what Candy is doing, coming after Erica Kirk and making, she's been talking for months. Like, she get 165,000 people in her chat listening to her. This nigga's on the downslide. He talking about to distract from the Epstein. Just as delusional as Amanda Seales. So this is a distraction from the Epstein files and you in my comment section now. Child, you playing this all wrong. You playing this all wrong. Shout out to Paul Revere in the building. I see you. I appreciate you. Boo. He said off to Orlando for the Rockets at Magic. Child, I be forgetting the NBA is going on. Had to check in and say what's up to everybody. I can use the foolishness during the drive. Go Rockets. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, listen to this foolishness because that's all it is. You already know. Foolishness. You missed the racism. You missed the racism, but check back on that later on the rewind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Stay safe. Shout out to Live from New York. He said Umar Johnson is bigger. That says a lot. I think you're right, though. But, you know, some people in their own head, just like we saw with Amanda Seales, just think they're so much more than what they are. But, you know, whatever. Think they can control something and can't control their damn self at the end of the damn day.
Epstein files by paying bloggers in the urban space to talk about Cory Holcomb, huh? You think that CNN, Fox News, Turning Point, Ben Shapiro, and these other political, you think these other political commentators and people who are doing like you think their voices are being overshadowed by the Cory Holcomb news? Bro, you're not even the top 100 biggest story on the internet.
Not at
all. You
all.
Understand you are nobody? Let's take a look at Google Trends to really see how absurd Cory Holcomb is. Now,
yo, shout out to Survivor 50. I'm so excited. I watch Survivor. Shout out to Jeff Probst.
I'm not even gonna do all categories because, of course, Cory Holcomb is nowhere to be found here. Like, he's nowhere to be found here whatsoever. So I'm not even gonna do all trends because I could scroll. I could do 50 per page and scroll for 400 pages and you won't see Cory Holcomb pop up on this list at all. So I'm not even gonna do all categories. Let's do entertainment, okay? Let's see.
I saw Travis Kelce's name on there and football is over and it ain't like him and what's her name got married yet.
If Cory Holcomb is anywhere as one of the top stories in entertainment, let's see. Bruh, Normani is trending more than Nick Cannon is trending more than Cory Holcomb. Nick Cannon is trending more than Cory Holcomb. Come on, bruh. Come on, man.
Montag is on there.
Stop me when you see Cory Holcomb's name.
Child, TV Guide is on there. TV Guide is on there before damn Cory. Aaron Carter, what the? Liza Minnelli, is she still alive? No shade, no shade. Evan Hoffer, whoever that, Bonnie Blue being pregnant. Oh no, this is racist. I know this is racism. This is the white side of Google Trends. I know, yeah.
So where do you get this? Where's Cory Holcomb at? Where's Cory Holcomb at?
On there.
I don't see him. People, say it with me one time. You ain't nobody. Who do you think you are? This is probably narcissism, or people around you are just lying to you then, bro. Now, Craig Smith is a real one, right? I ain't got no issues with Craig Smith. Craig Smith to me is a good brother. He's, he has integrity, he has morals, he has principles. Craig Smith is good with me, which is why, I look at the show and I could tell, man, bro, like Craig ain't feeling this, man. Craig, like,
he ain't going nowhere.
Craig, I understand, bro. You feel me? You kind of got to get in and fit in, bro, because Cory is emotional. You try to check Cory, man, Cory don't know what he going to do, right? This is sad, man. This is very, 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 very sad.
It's not.
But the Looney Tune conspiracies don't just stop at Epstein. Cory goes on. Now, he's too much of a coward, right, to just say TMZ outright, because he understands, you come lying on TMZ's name, all right? They coming for that ass. They coming for that podcast, Mike, bro. You're going to have to podcast through the iPhone speakers messing with TMZ. So Cory Holcomb begins to say that, that he knows that TMZ, but not TMZ. He doesn't say like TMZ name. But TMZ and these mainstream media outlets are paying us directly. Like, they are paying us money per Cory Holcomb video, per stories we cover on Cory Holcomb, which obviously is absurd. But then Cory extends the absurdity by claiming that he's doing an audit and he's about to figure out exactly how much the mainstream outlet is paying us.
And the audience laugh at her jokes.
Y'all, please let me know how much I'm supposed to be getting paid, because I could use another check right about now.
Have you ever seen some more in concert? She's one of the best comedians out there. So I'm saying to y'all, you ain't finna stop people from her core audience crowd from going to see her. Just like with me, you would think with the they have been paid to do, like I say, ask them, did somebody pay you to put this up? Because you ain't even in his demographic. People pay people. This is the first time I've ever seen it. The big media network came out, said something about me. They said, oh, that ain't the way to go. We have paid these bloggers to say stuff about Cory. You're not gonna stop my core audience. You're gonna make the lames who don't know nothing about me.
I don't know if he's too dumb to realize this, but your core audience is turning against you. They're telling you, you are a hypocrite now. They're seeing character flaws in you. And they're also telling you, bro, we used to ignore certain character flaws of yours when the show was good, but now the show just sucks. And it sucks because of you. You are the only thing that has changed on this show, from us liking it to us not liking it. The other people are doing what they're doing. You're the one who are repeating topics and talking about things we don't care about anymore.
I don't understand why people are acting like, well, let me speak for myself. I ain't about to switch up shit. I'm not in the industry. You can't make me scared to speak from the heart. And if I ever say something that ain't right, I say, yo, I f*** that up. I f*** that up. Have I made jokes that I'm like, ooh, I pushed the line on that one. Let me cool out. Yes, it's part of how a man like me from Robert Taylor Housing Projects is able to make a living out here in the game.
Y'all, he loved talking about them projects, y'all. All he do is Robert Wilson, Harry Sanders projects, whatever the hell it's called. Child, I don't know what that means. I guess he's trying. See, I feel like he wants to be identifying with a particular group of Black people. You know what I'm saying? He always got to be down. He always got to act like he ain't, left the hood or whatever. Sometimes you got to leave, but it seems like you right where you're supposed to be, child. I don't know nothing about no hood stuff, okay? But, press on, child, press on. I think it's raining. Guess I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not with the industry where I have to watch what I say. And that might be my issue. You ain't got no filter. I mean, I want a filter. I want to be respected. And I feel like I am respected by people who go to comedy shows. Because when you see me at a comedy show, you get it. I watch.
Oh, anybody go to comedy shows, Bueller? Anyone who goes to comedy shows regularly, Bueller. I told y'all I don't go at all. Never, ever. I'm lying. I went to one on a cruise, of course, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this shit. I'd rather be gambling. It's not for me. Not for me.
People who don't like me and I could tell start laughing.
What happened to that one? What did he say?
That means a lot when you can win over people that ain't even got the best intentions by you. I win them over because I'm talented, and all this stuff where y'all are talking about people getting cancer it's okay.
Yes, because it doesn't matter. If you know you can do it, then why do you care about what other people on damn internet that you don't know think? You get nowhere. He's not doing any better than Mika. She out here giving these interviews, making more questions. He's over here talking, making more questions. Just be quiet. Ignore it. It's not hurting you. If there's people who are going to go, they're going to go regardless. Y'all can get up here. Somebody can get up here right now and say, New Edition sucks. I can't stand them. I hate them. They slow. They big. They this, they that. You think I'm going to stop going? Do you think I would stop going? I don't give a damn if you don't like them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going. Your opinion matters not. You don't like them, don't go. That'd be my suggestion, because I promise you, those that do, they're going to be there. So this makes even less sense when you look at it like that. Some people really need to not be on the internet if you can't handle it. This is mild right now. Oh, they saying that I'm not gonna make it. Fuck them. If you're going to your comedy shows and everybody's coming and everybody is selling you out, then it don't matter. And it don't matter what Yamanika says. And it don't matter what Godfrey says or that other dude on the couch. You waste your time trying to fight the world. You're gonna stress yourself the fuck out. Y'all, come on now. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Let's not act like Black men, yes, I'm talking about ya, are not the most healthiest a lot of the time. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. A lot of Black men are not the healthiest most of the time. You can be skinny, you can be bigger, you can be medium. You still can have some issues. Y'all don't go to the doctors regularly. Y'all don't have all those things that need to be done because of whatever your reasons are. And God forbid something happens, you stress yourself the fuck out, and then you're going to be on the damn ground. I'm just saying. So he can try to fight the whole internet if he wants to. Waste of time, energy, and effort. If you know you got it going on, and you know you got your people ear to the ground, and you know that they going to show up, and you know that you're going to make your bag, then do it. And F them. Them talking about you brings more attention to you. That means people be looking for you. There could be somebody that's listened that says, you know what, he is a little funny before it got this bad. You know what, he is funny. And then they go and decide to go to your comedy show. I promise you I didn't know who this man was before 2 to 3 years ago. Before YouTube, I did not know who this man was. Not at all. And R. Kelly, Reese, listen. Yeah. R. Kelly could get out of jail today. Say I'm lying. R. Kelly could get out of jail today. He will sell out on his first, second, 80th show every single time. Say I'm lying. All these people can say whatever they want. I'm never going to rock with him again. He ain't ish. And he was wrong. He's done wrong. We knew he was doing wrong prior to him finally being held accountable for what he was doing wrong. Now, me personally, I believe there's a lot of other people that were a part of that should have been held accountable. But, you know, they always want to just go for the big fish and let them other fishies swim on away and probably do more of the same bullshit. But R. Kelly could come out today and sit up here and have a whole ass concert longer than a New Edition's concert, and it would be sold out single time, regardless. Child. Anyway, but keep crashing out, child. That can't be good for your health. That's just my thought.
It's okay. Somebody says stay struggling. Okay, if I'm struggling, I love this struggle.
as they chime in, as they're actually on the show, inside the show. Okay.
I love my struggle. My struggle is real. Now, I'm not going to lie. It's not fair that a whole bunch of Black bloggers can get paid to talk about a man they don't even know. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. If it don't went that far, I can see if you follow my career and then you got something to say about me. See, people don't even know me. They just got paid to say something. And when they say, that's why I said, snap, get a picture of who they are. And what we gonna do, we gonna have this audit of everybody and how they got paid to do it. Because this is an easy game, but I'm just saying.
Even Cory.
How in the hell does he think that he can get access to any amount of money that we get paid, though? Child, that's the same as him saying that he gonna come to any of y'all's jobs where you work at, and then he gonna go do an audit and figure out how much you get paid. How, Sway? How, Sway? I think Flakko could be right. Is something wrong? Is something wrong with this damn man? Who in the hell is he, the Lord, and we missed a meeting? What is going on? He's just gonna go and get monetary information about bloggers because he's Cory Holcomb. Is that lawyer telling you this, Cory, child? Cory, is that lawyer telling you this? You better get a new legal. Don't go to Kendra's lawyer. Is that Kendra's lawyer? Shout out to MAB Dub.
Holcomb no longer believes his bullshit. Cory Holcomb last week was talking about how he's going to come and take our YouTube income from us. Now he's saying that they're paying us outside of YouTube, like they're paying us direct checks to talk about him and that he's going to audit. How are you going to audit? Let's just say in Cory Holcomb's delusional world that this was true.
Like the amount of money we make from YouTube is public info. Nigga, like that's still income at the end of the day. It's not public information. It's not FOIA information. It's personal income. You don't have access to that. Child, the access that you do have to is for those pro-blacks that's trying to make sure that y'all vote Democrat. But y'all ain't looking to none of their money. Let them continue to make money and get rich and let them go. But all of a sudden, Cory Holcomb thinks that he gonna go get black, I'm gonna just say black YouTubers and bloggers income information so he can see how. You gonna go to TMZ and ask him, Cory, you gonna go to TMZ and ask
This
Harvey?
is amazing.
Harvey, right? You gonna go to Harvey and ask him, child, how much you paying them? How much you paying them? SL Murphy said, is this his first day on the internet? It seems like it, right? Thank you, Night Jade. She said, old-headed, snap a picture. Lord help your people. I cannot. This is crazy. This is crazy. Flakko is right.
How exactly are you going to audit? Are you going to go to TMZ and say, we demand you show us what you pay bloggers? What?
Exactly.
How are you going to audit anything? Bro, you don't have that power. Like, I don't know, like, if your lawyer is feeding you pipe dreams, bro. Like I don't know who's feeding you these.
I haven't watched this for saying the exact same thing.
Lies, bro. That you're in control and you're in power. You're not in power, Cory. All right? We're going to talk about you because we can talk about you. It's fair use, right? It's free speech. You aren't the oligarch. You can't tell us what we can and can't talk about. All right, we're going to turn on our computers, turn on these cameras, and we're going to make videos about you, and we're going to make it relentlessly, and there's nothing you can do about it, okay? The best thing for you, man, is just to stop mentioning me. I mean, like I was past this. I was moving on to other content this week.
You were.
Right? I was moving on to other content this week.
Yeah.
But then you go and mention me and disrespect immigrants on your show? At first, it was me just covering you.
Is Flakko a tether? We like certain tethers around here. Is Flakko a tether? We pick and choose. There's certain tethers we don't like. Flakko, if you're a tether, we love you. I love you. For real, for real.
And it wasn't personal. I had no dog in this fight other than wanting you to apologize for those quote-unquote jokes you made. But now, no, that was personal, Cory.
I got a pair of Levi's and lay away. I got a pair of Levi's and lay away. I ain't gonna get them for a couple of weeks. 'Cause I ain't got no gigs. I'm out here f***ed up.
So he's low-key admitting again that he doesn't have any, he's losing gigs. He's low-key mentioning it again. He mentioned it that first show, if y'all recall. I'm losing gigs, I think, when he had that horrible blue outfit on. And then he was acting like everything was everything, and he gonna get all the money, and Lead is a liar, and Anton ain't shit. You know, we went through all that. So now on this episode, it sounds like he's low-key admitting that he really is having an issue with getting gigs. And mind ya, the real reason that he's probably having that issue is because of that damn video. It ain't got nothing to do with bloggers. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody talking about him on YouTube or with anything else. It more than likely has to do with that damn video. So instead of addressing that and dealing with that, he would rather he's lashing out at us who have nothing to do with none of this, making shit up. Like any of that shit is going to stick just because it comes to your mind. He definitely is similar to what like Amanda Seales was saying. If I say it, then it's that. Then it is what I say. Child, I ain't got no sympathy, mind you. However, he's sounding crazy.
But now, no, that was personal, Cory.
I got a pair of Levi's and lay away. I got a pair of Levi's and lay away. I ain't gonna get them for a couple of weeks. 'Cause I ain't got no gigs. I'm out here f***ed up. Let me tell you something. They gonna keep paying to come at me, but it don't stop. I'm really that who I said I am. It's 20 funny comics in America coming from the urban side of the game where I'm from. It ain't but 20. I'm one of them. I'm on my way to Nashville this week, goddammit. I'm finna tear it up. Tear it up, even if you mad at me. I'm still funny. So you make your little he's done. All that fat ass mutant. Fat ass. What's that one? I'm gonna take his name. Nasty ass immigrant. There, run with that. Run with that. Push up in a faggo. Yo, get your cake out of here. Keep running up my script. I'll be back. Keep making a video with my name and likeness on there. I love it.
Challenge accepted, Cory. I'll be doing a Cory Holcomb video probably more routinely than anything I've ever done. There will not.
Shout out to another tether that we like. I look forward to all of them. The views will come from other content creators. I will not be viewing a Cory Holcomb video ever again. Okay? You get no views from me. Shout out to those views going down.
I love it.
Challenge accepted, Cory. I'll be doing a Cory Holcomb video probably more routinely than anything I've ever done. There will not be a week that Cory Holcomb drop a podcast that I won't make a video critiquing it. All right? You started this, man. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do y'all believe that Cory Holcomb is being attacked by mainstream media, that people are paying bloggers to talk about Cory Holcomb? Or do you feel like Cory Holcomb got caught doing some nasty things that people are just sick of it, right? Cory Holcomb talks about how people are lying on him, but have yet to name the lie. Let me know, man, what y'all think about this, okay? And if you're enjoying this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere.
Shout out to Poetic Flakko. He is a tether that we do like. I look forward to all of the videos. Child, make 2 or 3 per week. We will report on all of it, okay? Here's a tether we don't like.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
Oh, moving on to House of Hypocrites. Back on to Anton and Mika. So Hypocrite came out with another video, and I think he's still waiting for another one to come through. From what I understand, it says Anton Daniels humiliated after supermodel said this. So Jazz is in here. Shout out to Jazz. Lord help us.
I'll keep it a buck. You know what? I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Anton definitely asked me to come to Detroit before.
Do you want to come and visit the city?
Absolutely not. What is in Detroit?
I think Mika, if she had this energy with Anton Daniels, she'll be good right now. But Jazz Noel, just keep it a buck, man. I'm starting to fucking like Jazz Noel, because now I go back and look at her videos, and she really been calling Anton Daniels out like a motherfucker. Then you had people making videos about Jazz being this angry black woman type, but she was just keeping it real. Everybody else was on Anton's dick.
Viewer discretion is advised, child. Viewer discretion is advised. That's what y'all was saying. Y'all said Jazz is angry. Jazz always yelling and everything. I made a video about Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. She was cool with it. I'm just saying. She knew, according to Hypocrite, she knew what was up. She wasn't playing in none of them games. She said, child. And excuse me, I see Molly now. I'm going to know Molly. I see Molly there just sitting there all cute and quiet. Poor Molly. Justice for Molly. Justice for Molly. She deserves an LV bracelet.
But she seen all through this. Let's get into the video, bro.
Come on with the intro. OMG, I love that. Shout out to Hypocrite doing the damn thing. I need a new intro. I gotta get an intro. Shout out to Hypocrite.
Everybody else was on Anton's dick. But she seen all through this. Let's get into the video, bro.
Let me see what he's doing.
Even all ain't on the yacht. But no, you see how that plays out.
I'm just saying, as a married man, why are you talking about having a fleet of hoes? That's corny.
Hold on. I got a fleet of hoes right now that will come and finesse you out of your socks, nigga.
Why you always trying to govern married people as a single woman? I'm not governing. I'm just saying, as a husband. As a husband, I will find that disrespectful.
Look, I just noticed this shit. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a motherfucking second. And this is why motherfuckers been saying.
Allie just up there quiet, looking like Cher, a darker version of Cher, just chilling. Waiting on her bracelet, child. Waiting on her bracelet.
Why you always trying to govern married people as a single woman? I'm not governing. I'm doing that as a husband. Single women. As a husband, I would find that disrespectful to your wife.
Look, I just noticed this shit. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a motherfucking second. And this is why motherfuckers been saying, I'm glad I recorded this, right? Well, I thought I recorded, but I was reacting to just me. I was reacting to the goddamn.
Damn, look at 2K's face right there. That's a mean pause, child. That's a mean pause.
Yeah, camera that wasn't on, right? I just noticed this.
You know why? You govern married people as a single woman. I'm not
Why do you govern married people as a single woman? Now look at Molly.
governing. I'm doing that as a husband. Single women. As a husband, I would find that
What the fuck you shaking your head for?
Maybe she's agreeing that about the single women governing married people. Because honestly, people need to stop thinking that anybody governs anybody. What people do in their marriages and their relationships is what they do, child. I know y'all tired of hearing me say it. Just because you wouldn't do it doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't do it. So take your thoughts and values to your relationship and leave everybody else alone. But for some reason, people can't seem to do that, right? So then it's like, oh, look what you're acting like. Look what you're doing. Child, look. Keep looking. Because I ain't got to pay them bills and I ain't got to take care of those people. So I don't understand how the hell it is that it would make a difference anyway to whatever they was doing. It's their business.
I don't know you, Molly, but they keep accusing you of being a disgruntled side chick because Anton Daniels chose Mika over you or some shit.
She needs her bracelet. Justice for Molly. Listen, if this was true, and I don't know that it is, I don't know. If Molly is upset that Anton chose Mika over her, let's just say that that's a true thing. Girl, why are you still there? Because wasn't somebody just talking about the clout of it all? It might have been Jazz when we was listening yesterday. What's the payment, right? What's the payment for all this? Like, we know they get paid, right? But y'all, is it paying the light bill, the water bill, and all the bills except for the mortgage? You know what I mean? So all this is just to be up on the internet for clout or whatever? To get your followers up or something? I don't know. Because what we not going to do is sit here and let me rephrase. I would hope what we wouldn't do is to sit here in front of somebody who then treated us like crap, which would be the equivalent of what you would do in a relationship, is to stay with someone that treats you like crap. If this is true, allegedly, who is Pronto D? I ain't never seen that name before.
I don't know. That's what they saying, but I don't know. I haven't dove into it. I think I should dive into that.
I
haven't dove into it, but I just noticed that reaction. Let me go back.
As a single woman, I'm not governing. I'm doing that as a husband. Single women. As a husband, I would find that disrespectful to your wife.
Do you want to come and visit the city?
Absolutely not. What is in Detroit?
Okay, so okay, that's cool. You can say whatever you want to say. But then what do you care? That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, we were just talking about respect and marriage and things like that. And I was saying some of the things I've heard y'all say, I would find disrespectful. But hey, y'all got different type of relationships.
I do care about Detroit. So when can I get my flight, my hotel, my massage, and the food, and a guest?
No, hold on, wait. I just asked her if you wanted to. Hold on, wait. I asked her if she wanted to come. She said, hell no. Now she's saying I ain't never invited her. And
I've been on a lot of these panels. And
I just invited you and you insulted me.
Well, no, because I'm straight. But what I'm saying,
no. I was being a nice gentleman.
Oh, please.
No, I was being a nice gentleman.
I don't let
nobody has ever complained that they've ever been in a situation that was uncompromising coming to do business with me. I was nice and I invited you.
Thank you.
I said that if you're interested, and you insulted me. You didn't just say no, thank you. You insulted me. Why would you do that?
Okay, I didn't insult you. I insulted the city. I don't.
Yeah. The city is a reflection of me.
Is it?
It is.
Child, yeah, she absolutely did say it about the city. That wasn't personal towards you, Anton. And he said it was business. Was that a business proposition on this show?
That would make me very shitty.
You've never been here, so how can you make that assessment?
How can you make that assessment?
He didn't hear what
I don't want to go to Detroit. There's nothing in Detroit that I ever want to see. Like, I just have names of places because I'm gonna start using my Wow Pass. And Detroit is not on the list. Ever, never, no way. for whatever the reasons is. Nah, I'm good.
He said, the city is a reflection of me. She said, is it? That would make it very shitty.
I ain't hear that.
He do this thing when he try to sway into a spitting game. You know, we can take you out to Detroit. Listen. Look, let me preface it. You ain't never, he do that shit. He trying to swing. You ain't no fucking pimp.
You've never been to the city. Have you ever been to the city? Have you ever been to the city?
Detroit one time for a Gucci Man concert.
Come on, check in with Trick.
I've been there one time for a Gucci Man concert.
See, this is why women, y'all not nice. Y'all not nice creatures.
No, but honestly, no, seriously, no disrespect to you or your city or whatever. I'm just fucking around, right? But
Child Carrie up there asleep. She said she tired of all this babble. See her? The girl next to Anton between him and Q. She sleep.
But no, I don't.
My city is gorgeous. I love what's happening here.
You should. No, I honestly just don't have any interest of hanging out with you again.
See, you gotta get Jazz house man. I never asked you to hang out.
Well, you just asked me to. You just offered me.
You asked, does she want to come to Detroit? Now you saying I never asked you to hang out because she's emphatically rejecting your request to get out to Detroit. I don't think no other woman done this on this panel. He might feel a little bit embarrassed, but you know he can hold frame. But now he's gonna try to start insulting her, and what she's never met. She never met a nigga like him. She never done no business. She bad at he about to do that subliminal passive aggressive bitch shit.
To fly me out, and I'm just saying, regardless.
I asked to hang out with you.
What would be the point if you bring me to the Detroit?
Everything I do is business related. I don't.
Oh, we don't have no business, so we ain't got nothing to do.
And that's your problem because you made the assumption, but you don't even know what the business proposition would be. But see, that's what's wrong with women is that they automatically think that's what's wrong with women. They automatically think that just because a guy makes an offer to them, that it comes with something else or that we got to be hanging out. That's not what it is.
Well, if it's a business proposition, if it's business,
it's most definitely that. If you got, and women know we all be trying to crack. And we're going to try to do anything and put her in a position like flying out to Detroit for business, doing an interview with her when she only got 1,200 subscribers. Mika, you feel me? Yes. These women got the right to feel like that. Nigga, you ain't no exception by your behavior being on this internet. Then being a married woman, you're not an exception for women to not criticize your true intentions, my nigga. That's the problem with women. They always think, yeah, nigga, they gonna think that. You gonna tell your daughter to think that. You'll tell your daughter to think the same way about men. I don't get it. And then what type of business would you be offering her that you can't offer online in front of everybody else? But then again, that might be personal. But she gonna say, hey, we can do a Zoom call if you want to talk about business, one-on-one.
You don't have to fly me out and get my nails done. We can do a Zoom call.
I never offered you to get your nails done. I said that's a perk. For anybody that comes here, they're automatically.
I don't know. Now it's just getting kind of little. So going on business, or are you trying to show me?
Yeah, this is sounding just weird now.
The time because
you got no. I mean, listen. Like I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to help you to understand that it's a reason why people continuously come and visit. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to help you to understand that it's a reason why people continuously come and visit, because I'm a hospitable person and I take care of business. I don't understand what the problem is.
It's no problem. I'm just saying we've never had any discussion.
You're not professional enough. That's what the problem is.
That's the first lit passive aggressive insult.
But it works. Because I was just getting ready to say he's just saying stuff, and she's gonna go ahead and fall into the trap allegedly and start wilding out, and then you can turn around and say, "Look, is she so angry? The angry black woman child." Y'all already know. I'd have been hung up.
You don't know me as a business person. You don't know me as a business person.
I don't think that you've ever really met a dude like me that takes care of business the way that I do. So you made the assumption that it would be one way and it wouldn't be.
And you too are making an assumption, and I'll let you live with what you.
No, I'm not making an assumption.
You are. You're saying I've never met a dude.
I'm going based off of what you said. It sounds like Jazz don't trust her coochie. It sounds like she gonna get her there. She gonna keep.
Don't
2K always gotta say some crazy shit.
I was about to say I was just listening to 2K over here on his show GPMO, I think is what it's called. And the stuff that he was saying to that little girl on that show, I was like, girl, don't listen to this. This is just foolishness to get you all riled up. So I feel like he's learning from Anton, honestly. Listening to him earlier today on that show with another dude and this little girl. I'm not trying to be rude. She a young girl. Talking about how women should be and what they need to do and how soon they need to get married. Child, y'all know I'm sick of this conversation. I'm so sick of this conversation. I'm sick of people talking about it That's what they was over there talking about. And she over there, they said, you want a man for money. She said, I don't want a man for money, blah, 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 blah. He said, what if a man pulled up on a bike? She said, I wouldn't want him. Well, then you want money. Nigga, please. Come on now. That sounds just as crazy as them people when I was over on Fatty's show. And I'm like, just date in your class. Oh, well, then that means you want money. Listen, don't nobody want to deal with broke people, which is when I listened to the No Scrub song. So I just recently listened to that. I forgot to bring it up. And they talking about they don't want no scrub. Child, who wants someone that is poor if you're not poor? Poors, I've been giving y'all a break lately. Y'all should be happy, okay? But poors, just deal with poors. Not fake poors, just deal with fake poors. Middle class, deal with middle class, and let the rich people deal with the rich people. Everybody want to get on up out of their class, that'd be the problem. They was actually sitting up there talking about, oh, you just want money. I don't want poor. I don't want poor. Oh no, I ain't no shame in it. Fuck that. No.
Ass up, bro. If she's rejecting the offer, pretty sure she can goddamn control her coochie. It ain't even about that. It's about why the fuck she said it. Why are you trying to fly out women as a married man, bro? What do you got? 15, 17 properties, bro? You don't need YouTube. This is why I know this. This is how I know, bro. I mean, they say he makes some bread off of YouTube. I can believe it. But you don't need YouTube. You don't need these women as characters within your life doing YouTube. You really don't. It's an option. You're getting used to it. But this is why everybody think you fucking Q, Molly, Carrie, Mary, Mika, Shaquisha.
Come on, Shaquisha.
And you're a married man. And let's not get it twisted. I've been covering the Anton Daniel shit for the past month since Cory Holcomb, right? I'm not against no man having extra women.
It sounds like you might be soft. It sounds like you might be soft, which is another reason why I don't understand the crash out. Because just like when I was just listening to somebody else, I forget who. And it's basically, you talk in one breath about polygamy, I think it's called, and having another woman. And it was some on the street type of shit. Then all of a sudden, this is a problem, child. I can't keep up, child. This is all entertainment. The internet is for entertainment. Stop taking life advice from people you don't know.
Especially if his wife cool with it. But what I'm saying is you putting it out there in the public for everybody to digest and criticize, which make your wife look like she a goddamn predator with you when you doing shit like this for Mika. And it's like, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying you're moving fucking sloppy. And let me point out all the sloppy shit for the niggas that's gonna have that dynamic. Anton is an example of what not to do on the goddamn internet. On how not to embarrass your goddamn wife. On how not to embarrass your goddamn side chick if you got one. This nigga not moving like he supposed to move. When it comes to men having multiple women, on here giving subliminal messages. Who bought you that necklace? Who bought you that bracelet? Oh,
yeah, that might be true. Allegedly,
we're gonna be chilling in Dubai, saying all these slick remarks and shit like we ain't grown enough to pick it up. That's how I just know this nigga is game lame. Yeah. But this is a masterclass on what not to do when you got multiple hoes and your wife allowing you. Keep it off the motherfucking internet, nigga. Our grandparents, grandpa done had a second family for 25 years. Wife ain't never know. Then he had a side chick. Wife ain't never know. Family ain't never know. He all the way in a different state with it before they had cellular phones. And then when they got the things and the beepers, he was still on code. I was gonna say, well, I don't know. I don't think his daddy didn't teach him that type of game, bro. His daddy probably wasn't like that. He probably was the reflection of his dad before he got to YouTube, which was a normal guy. You know what I'm saying? Well-mannered, speak well, behavior well. That was Anton.
Shut the fuck up. No. What you gonna do, Jay? No, I don't fuck with that. Don't talk about my coochie, nigga. Don't talk about my coochie, nigga. Wrap it up. Wrap this shit up. Don't talk about my pussy. You don't trust your coochie. No. Don't talk about my pussy. You wouldn't know nothing about it. Nobody on this panel know shit about it. Keep my pussy out your motherfucking mouth, even though I know. Look at you offering it up. Yeah, boy, bye. Get the fuck out of here.
Like I said, I am 100%. I don't want the little coochie, Jay. Like I said, no. Y'all don't have to keep. Y'all don't have to argue. It wouldn't matter. Y'all don't have to argue about it. He don't want you. You don't want him. That's cool. I sold out. The one thing that nobody could say is that I'm not 100% above board and professional when I take care of business.
Mm-hmm. I think that's commendable. If that's really what it is.
I know if that's what it really is. That's the truth. Q can tell you that.
Okay, you say it, then I believe it.
I don't want to come off the way. I'm gonna say this. It's a lot of men that would use women on YouTube for their looks or to fuck them. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, but I'm gonna say this about Anton, right? Anton might say some crazy stuff on panel, right? He might say come to Detroit. You might perceive it one way, but he don't cross those boundaries. One thing about Anton, he's about business. He's about business. I believe it. If he's asking.
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein had a sidekick, that bitch named Justine Maxwell. When powerful men on their predatory behavior, and I'm not saying Anton is on some Jeffrey Epstein or some Diddy shit. I'm just saying predatory in the nature of looking at these women that don't have a platform, that don't have the voice, and don't have the tools that he have, but he know he can take advantage of that and make them dependent. For example, Q. I think she quit her motherfucking corporate job to work for this nigga. Quit her corporate job to work for this nigga. So
really? Q quit her job in order to work here? They come with health insurance?
Now, she gonna have to back this nigga integrity and his character and shit like that, because she took a component of her life and threw it away for him. He must be paying her well. But there's always a woman that's gonna cape for a nigga bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she haven't experienced any of the things that Anton has done that's been questionable towards women. Or maybe she just turning a blind eye to it. And this is why, you know what I'm saying? You got to be more careful. But she might be speaking from truth. Or she trying to protect the brand.
He's probably going to do videos with you, shoot content. This man is always on his computer working. He loves it. I get why y'all will be like, because a lot of men say stuff because they want to fuck. That's usually what it is. Men like, even before I met Anton, I was skeptical. I was like, okay, what does this man want? Like,
I disagree. I believe that he does good business.
I don't move like that.
I don't know.
I believe that he does good business. What I'm saying is that we've never discussed ever doing business together, and he's saying that he feels that I'm not professional enough, which is fine. So it's all good.
We just talking on the panel.
I'll do some business with you, Jazz.
Jazz, how much it cost for you to be quiet for the whole weekend?
How much would it cost for you to see the dick under that big ass belly, nigga?
Oh, no. Oh, wow. No, bro.
How much would it cost for you to tell us your cup size?
Like, nobody telling us you ain't professional.
Like, what? I don't care what the hell you got to say.
Child, where is Mika at? Is this recent? Y'all know? I don't know, child. I can't keep up. I don't know. This is crazy. CDT, remembering up. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. I don't know what they're talking about at this point. I don't know what this argument was about at this point. Jazz said she wasn't coming after this random invite. Molly up there quiet, looking like a more urban version of Cher. No shade against her, but Cher used to be gorgeous back in the day.
Don't talk to me crazy.
No,
I'm not saying.
That was a good comeback. She got you today. She got you. That was good. She was.
Get your goofy ass on. Stop talking about me.
Don't give me the come on now.
What?
Come on now, because we ain't got to
go. Where we going? What you gonna call me? Leftovers because I'm not married yet. Nobody made put a baby in me out of wedlock. So somehow I'm just.
That's the type of niggas be doing, bro. And I was on that shit too. I'm hypocritical. But we try to use these slurs to women like, oh, you ain't got no kids yet, or you ain't married, or you a baby mama, or you single. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Because in opposite, you can say the same thing about me. You feel me? And I seen a video or a picture of a woman and her daughter. And this picture was the woman. She was probably like 22, 23 years old at the time. And her daughter was the same age. And they did like a recreation. The daughter recreated the picture or whatever. The mama was beautiful. The daughter was beautiful as well, but the daughter had on makeup. You had niggas in the comments talking about, oh, the mama beautiful, but the daughter, she got on makeup. She not as beautiful. I'm like, man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Like, niggas got a problem with women doing women things like nails, weave, makeup, eyelashes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what y'all be saying. She can't have a wig. She can't have a weave. Spiders, makeup, and weave. Child, don't change it now.
Just doing getting the ass done. Now, I'll say this. If these women make that their identity, I don't fuck with that. What do I mean by that? House of Hypocrites. Making it your identity, as in, if you got natural hair and you never wear it, you always got to put you like a little lace front or some wig on. You feel me? Because it's a part of your identity now. Or you got to always have these long ass, ghetto ass motherfucking nails on. Big butterfly ass goddamn eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Makeup packed to your goddamn, like we ain't never seen your bare face. If you make that your identity, then there's a lot of insecurities that come with that shit that I don't want to deal with. But women doing women shit, Prixie doing all the fucking I like that shit. But if you my woman, I'm gonna make sure that you get in your natural state 3-4 months out the goddamn year. You feel me? But niggas be.
Oh, well, shout out to that normalcy.
Oh, you got all the makeup. I'm like, you niggas gay. Go get a man. Cause man don't wear. Well, niggas these days do. But niggas don't usually typically wear nails and eyelashes and goddamn.
Oh, well, they do now. They do now, child. Allegedly. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. Let's hit the throwback, child. That was rough. No shade, HOH, but that was rough. Let's go back to this. Shout out to Throwback. Shout out to Accountability TV. this is when 6 was done with Anton. This is just their clipped version of it, but it says Anton Daniels and 6 the Goddess ends friendship over just pearly things in front of our very eyes. Yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and yes, I'm speeding it up.
You always say you never saw the video. You always say you never saw the video. You always say you don't know what someone is talking about.
What did I lie about specifically?
What did you come on here to say, Anton?
I came to say that this is some fake shit, 6, because you know you got my number in real life.
What
and
anytime,
no, if you're gonna let me speak, let me speak. Anytime that anybody has ever had a question, you know we didn't always reach out to each other. I even when motherfuckers that I was rocking with, that I was paying, that I was having conversations with, when they was coming against you, I never turned on you. I never. And no, hold on. You know this. You know this because we had real conversations in person. You sat in my crib and we had these conversations. You know I defended you. You know I never mentioned your name one time. We didn't always disagree on almost everything that we stood on. Me and you had a conversation about how much we disagreed in my motherfucking kitchen. And I told you specifically, I said, yo, if you ever got a problem with me, if you ever have any disagreement with me, all you got to do is hit me personally, and I will tell you to your face whether or not I got a disagreement with you. And then the next thing you know, I look up and I see my name in your mouth publicly. And it's like, wait a minute. How is my name in her mouth publicly when specifically me and you agreed that if we ever had a problem with each other, we would call each other directly? I don't understand. Like, how you gonna say one thing publicly and then move differently privately when me and you personally had a conversation and we—
Lord, not the word conversation again. Child, if I couldn't hear conversation ever again, shout out to JR. Poor Danica Marie just in the middle trying to be like, I'm trying to be here. This ain't got shit to do with me.
We agreed how we was gonna move when it came to each other. I ain't never talked smut on your name. I ain't never said nothing negative to you. I defended you against the very people that had their name in your mouth when it was against my own best interests. I held you down. I always held you down. And even when I thought that you had a problem, you said you had a—
Child, do it look like she even listening to him? Honestly, this was what I was thinking the first time. She ain't even listening. She probably over there doodling or something.
Problem with one of my homeboys. And I specifically called you when I said, yo, that ain't even the case. I remember specifically when you told me, yo, I unfollowed you because you was aligned with this person that I thought I had beef with. And I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me and you. I got a direct line to you. I'll hit you up if—
Hold on. This comment says, all I'm saying is this man Anton prides himself on being an equal opportunity accountability holder, and he failed to hold just pasty white things accountable for what she said about his own people, yet has smoke for anybody that responds to what she said. That is the truth. Fuck that bitch. That is true. All them people that was out there caping for that woman, child. Pearly Things wants you to come over here. I don't give a fuck what that bitch wants. I don't give a damn. And to this day, as we know, and I can probably go over there and she still made some videos talking about black people, talking about black fatigue. There's so much black fatigue for her racist ass audience. Sure.
And I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me and you. I got a direct line to you. I'll hit you up if I need you. I'll hit you up if I have a disagreement with you. You ain't never got to worry about nothing, regardless of whether or not me and you disagree on this issue or that issue. And you told me to my face, Anton, I know you disagree with me when it comes to this whole—
You might be over there painting her nails. Look at her.
Whole black issue or FBA or whatever. But I understand you move differently because your actions show that you actually support black people. You married a black woman. You got a black daughter. You showed me love. I flew you first class to Detroit. I put you—
She got a black kid. Yeah, now you out here giving out information. I ain't know that. I missed that part. Oh, Lord. Child, y'all got to be quiet. Keep people's business to yourself.
In the best suite. I had you in my kitchen. We talked directly face to face. You kicked it with my wife. You text back and forth with my wife. And now you want to sit here and act like we ain't got to—
Hold up. Dream coming in here, starting ish. This aged well. 6 and Danica are no longer on speaking terms. Anybody got that tea? Child, Lord help your I guess YouTube friendships are not for long.
Direct line to each other, and then I look up and motherfuckers like, yeah, 6 is saying this and that about you, or whatever, so on and so forth. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me hit her up. I look up, unfollow me on Instagram, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I thought we had a direct connection And we didn't let none of this online bullshit get in between us. If I have a problem with you, I'll call you directly. If you got a problem with me, you call me directly. I ain't never put your name in my mouth, ever, never in a negative way. And you know this, you know it to be true.
You know it.
So what's happening? Like, why would you do that if you know me and you didn't have this conversation personally?
Are you finished now? Can I talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Okay. What is wrong with me saying that due to your stance on Pearly, okay, which you are entitled to have, you a grown man. What is wrong with me saying due to your stance on Pearly, I just don't want to deal with you anymore? Why would I have to call you and say anything for what? You made it clear how you feel, and I just don't want to deal with you no more.
And that's cool, but we agreed that we would say that directly, and we wouldn't do that publicly.
Directly for what? I was going to
because that's what we agreed to.
No, I didn't agree to that. You agreed to that. You said, hey, you could just come to me, and I was like, okay. I never said, oh, Anton, if we ever fall out.
Child, this sounds like me. Child, what? Click. Ain't all this arguing. Click. Why I'm arguing with you? There's nothing to say. It's a done deal. Click. Child. Ace Gate Sanky Booty said he begging like Boys to Men and Keith Sweat. By the way, chocolate and caramel on the screen. Shout out to, look at her. She looking so uneasy there. She's like, Lord, I want to turn the camera off because this is crazy. Allegedly. She said, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. But she stuck right in the middle too. 6, you could have pulled her out of there. 6, you could have pulled her out of there. But then at the same time, they the ones that was having the show. And then they allowed him to come up. I don't think he was going nowhere until he was able to get up there.
I'll come to you. There's no reason to come to you. You're a grown-ass man. I can't tell you what to do.
Rita, no. Did she not say this directly in our kitchen, in our crib?
Anton, let me ask you this.
That's crazy.
Who was this video about? Because I find it very interesting.
It was no. It was specifically. You want to know directly? I'll name names.
No. Because I find it very interesting that 24 hours before you made this video, I did a video about how white people need to keep black people issues out their mouth. The next day you made this video. Who was this about?
Specifically, it was about Courtney. And the reason that I went into detail about it, because I said that specifically it was women that was working behind the scenes, trying to destroy us, and had different people working. And it was more than just Courtney, but it wasn't just Courtney by herself.
Yeah, she was down there in the comments too. Child, that's a whole nother story that I'm never getting into. B. Taylor said, I never told Anton I was on vacation. What the hell? Ooh! I guess 6 was thinking, if I'm not mistaken, that this video was about her, and he's trying to say it was about Courtney. And then B. Taylor, I guess she said, it ain't about me. Women problems, child.
But it was people behind the scenes when we had got into it, because when she left the Peep Network the first time, she was working with my enemies. It was about more. It was about a lot of different women.
Yeah.
But specifically, it was.
That is what it was about. You right, Fa. He was talking about somebody not working hard and taking vacation, because he was out here on the street somewhere. What does that say? Why just Pearly thinks is more successful than you? She simply outworks everyone else. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, they had this show together. Look at the picture up here in the right-hand corner. So you never told him I'm not uploading because I'm on vacation. That's right. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
It was about more. It was about a lot of different women.
Okay,
but specifically, it wasn't about you, and it was not about Crimson Cure. I have never watched any of your streams about this whole Pearly thing.
Okay, so you still were willing to throw another black woman under the bus to put Pearly above and to take up for Pearly? And
No.
if this video was not about me, then why did you say this towards the end?
Don't be getting it. My very, very thankful. Stop being envious. Stop always looking to criticize, but instead look to add value and get your ass to work and push. When everybody else is grinding, you just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, talking about I'm on vacation, I'm not shooting no content.
Now
That's about B. Taylor. B. Taylor specifically.
That's very interesting, because I have you in a DM conversation with me saying, why haven't you been streaming? And I said, oh, because I just got back in town. I spent this week with my dad. I'm back on it.
How long ago was that DM, 6?
It was only a few months before that.
So what the hell are you talking about? I just had a conversation in the stream with B. Taylor, and I told B. Taylor, get your ass off your ass, stop taking vacations, and start streaming.
No.
And it's literally on the internet right now.
Do I need to rewind your words? You specifically said Stop talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation. Not
months ago.
And you specifically said, keep on talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation.
Months ago. And then I just talked to B. Taylor.
I've said this before. Anton gives off certain vibes that let me know how he used to be before his coins were up. Notice how he has to put his arm in the camera so people can see that he's wearing a Rolex. The constant mention of first class luxury suites, what I got, is corny. Child, like I said, I wouldn't know a Rolex if I saw one.
And we did a live stream together.
So you're saying
I
that
told her,
contact B. Taylor. B. Taylor will say that she had a conversation with you where she said that she's not posting because she's on vacation.
let's call her. I'll pull her up right now.
I don't need you to. I need you to answer the question. So she's
Literally, it was about B. Taylor that I was talking about with regard to.
Specifically asking you. What I'm specifically
Why
asking
you? It's people in the chat that was in the live stream. They will tell you that it's true.
No. I'm not saying that you told B. Taylor you're on vacation. No, I'm saying that B. Taylor, because in your video, your word said, keep talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation. So you're saying that you had a conversation with B. Taylor and she said, I'm not posting.
Oh, well, stuff is not aging well. I don't watch Anton because it's obvious what it is. Short, mid dude who became successful and wants to interact with the hot girl somehow. His wife needed to shut this behavior down a long time ago. Oh, no.
Posting because I'm on vacation.
No, she didn't say I'm not posting. Because
Okay,
I'm
so
on
then who were
vacation.
you talking about?
This video was not about you specifically.
Why are you not answering my question? Who were you talking about when you said, keep talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation? Who were you
B.
talking
Taylor
about?
specifically.
But B. Taylor did not say that. What you said was very specific. You
She
said
didn't say those specific
about how
words.
you're
Six,
not
no, she didn't say those.
posting because you're on
Hold on. The fact of the matter
remember
is,
the first time that I collabed with you, and I brought me on your channel, and you were like, "Hey, sis, welcome. You dope. You super dope. I read your book." Then later on the stream, you were like, "Yeah." I mean, I didn't read your book, but like you're a smooth talker, Anton. I know how you move. Okay, you tried to convince.
That
you collab with Nathan because you hadn't saw the 7-hour live stream, but I knew you did, so I already see the way you move. I don't need to come to you and say, Anton, I just want to let you know that you're over here degrading Black women to defend Pearl, and I don't agree with it, so I'm not going to be your friend no more. I don't need to do that. I'm allowed to say, hey, I see the way he moving. I don't think it's healthy. I'm not rocking with it. I'm just going to fall back. The only reason why I brought your name up in this stream is because somebody super chatted and specifically asked. Other than that, people was walking around saying, damn, how come Six ain't talking about Anton? I had no desire to say nothing about you. So I don't know why you up here trying to check me like I owed you a phone call to tell you I don't fuck with you, and I don't.
all right, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure that we was on the same page. I'm with that.
Same page.
All right, cool. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. All that nigga, I'm not trying to hear that. No, nobody got the answer. I see what you specifically said.
And I'm not gonna try to end it. I'm not trying to put myself in it, but he didn't exactly say it wasn't about you either.
When I'm asking him, who were you talking about? He still ain't answered the question.
He was like specifically her, but it could apply to all of y'all. It's pretty much what I got. But hey, Shorty outworks us all. Her Africans outworks us all.
What does this say, y'all?
Girl, what it say? Why haven't you been streaming? Oh, because I just got back in town. I spent the week with my daddy in NC. I'm back on it. Oh, then it was hearted. Oh, everything was good.
Why haven't you been streaming? Oh, because I just got back in town. I spent the week with my dad in NC. I'm back on it.
Okay. I specifically told him that I was not streaming because I was on vacation. I was on holiday. So he want to say it's not me. He was talking about, is it a coincidence? So I made a video saying, non-Black people need to stop speaking on Black people. And the next day you make that video. I mean, call it coincidence if you want to, but for me, it's not. So.
And probably does not outwork us.
She does not.
Her Africans do. Can y'all stop?
Yeah, we gotta
if
stop.
We had Africans, we would outwork her too.
Yeah, we gotta stop with that narrative. Like we definitely are hard work.
Child, I could care less what anybody thinks of that heifer. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, that's basically it. Shout out to that throwback. Lord, help your people. That was something else for show. Anyway, one more. We got one more from you know who, child. You already know. Oh, Lord, help your people. Cory never thought Black women would go this far. Oh, Oshay talking about Cory? Oh, where they do that at? Let's hear it, child. Come on, Oshay. Oshay Jackson, the dude.
In the last few weeks, Cory Holcomb has been complaining about the haters because it's everybody else's fault that he's literally pushing women in the face. And of course, when you push people in the face, especially women, everybody is not going to make up an excuse like he's going to do. People are going to be highly upset because in today's world, hitting women or disparaging women is not going to look nice. It's a real way to kill your professional aspirations, your career aspirations, or your reputation in general. So when that video came out with Cory Holcomb, he put up this defense.
A lot of my gigs, I lost a lot of my gigs. So by the way, thank you, TMZ. I lost another gig today. Gary, Indiana on the boat. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me good.
On the boat.
Y'all got me good. I'm losing gigs. People are saying, Cory, the optics of that video. Yeah. Y'all got me good, TMZ.
Of course, this was one of the gigs being canceled in Gary, Indiana, and rightfully so. Of course, something like this would happen. That just only makes sense. But trouble don't last always, because guess what? Cory Holcomb is still a popular comedian. And even though he's going through his trials and tribulations, there's always going to be somebody out there that says yes.
It don't stop. I'm really that who I said I am. It's 20 funny comics in America coming from the urban side of the game where I'm from. It ain't but 20. I'm one of them. I'm on my way to Nashville this week, goddammit. I'm finna tear it up.
Again, that's Cory Holcomb, basically saying, listen, I'm still the truth. Y'all can't see me. I'm still got stuff on lock. So, I had to go and investigate this whole claim. And of course, somebody did send me this situation at this comedy club, which is called Zany's. Now, Zany's Nashville indeed is a well-established comedy club with some big names. I mean, I'm seeing Andrew Schultz here. I'm seeing people like Joe DeRosa. Not all of these comics are Black, right? So you're only going to be here if you have a mainstream audience, right? Country Wayne's going to be there in March. So you're only going to be there if you are a guy that's well-established. So I guess, and then I got more confirmation when I saw this.
Nashville, Tennessee, February 27th. February 28th. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all better come to the show, man. Hey, Jelly Roll, come to the show. I'm a big fan. All this drama I'm going through, I'm not okay. Hey, 5150, come to the show. You dig what I'm saying?
He's right,
So damn, man, Cory Holcomb is really going to do what he says he's going to do. He's actually back. So, the content that he's giving everybody else is actually legit. Then I did something that I had to do. I had to go to the comments. David Verde official, straight to the comment section for this one. Then it began. Bianca Nelson 986. Trash. Nope. This lady didn't even say nothing, cold Black girl. At least on this one, she just gave this particular meme like, ugh. Then this other person, Salami, she didn't even say anything, even though she got a half top on. She said, ew. Then there is this situation. Giovanni Ray. Didn't he punch a lady in her face? No, thank you. Honey Dip. She said, I wish I would. Then David comes back. A lot of you ladies would have no problem seeing Chris Brown live, though. And cold Black girl says, I wouldn't pay to see him either. But Cory also a pedo.
Oh, Lord, I guess TMZ is paying them too, huh? Yeah. Live from New York, a member for 16 months. I appreciate you, hun. He said the only winner in this web of beef is and Hypocrite and Lakeisha Keisha, child. There's a lot of winners around here. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to Mr. Walker in the building. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super sticker. Shout out to all of y'all that's still hanging in there. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. Sounds like there's a lot of people that ain't feeling 5150, child. You listening? Are you listening? Tell TMZ to send me my money, honey.
Thing 923 says, boo, she into the gram, hits women. That's a no. Marquetta, I know you effing lying. He probably figures the South and slow and ain't up on the latest. Now, again, Cory could blame everybody he wants for the response of this particular post. And again, all of these people that are saying that are Black women. Now, they may not be his true crowd or the true people coming to the show, but it does show one thing, that people's feelings about Cory Holcomb have changed and are changing. And a lot of that goes back to like some of the commentary. And again, let me just say this. As a person who has been, let's say, very critical of everybody as a commentary critic, women, men, whoever else. But if you have controversial or critical takes on women, in particular Black women, you don't need to have any incidents with Black women at all. Okay. This is largely why Kevin Samuels, when he was so critical of black women, he didn't make any mistakes outside of his criticism. I mean, people went to go dig up his past and his marriage records and stuff like that. But Kevin never had many problems with women at all. You know, he kind of had a clean slate. Nobody is perfect, but that's the situation. Now, with Cory Holcomb, the difference is Cory Holcomb tries to hide all of his criticism, in which I believe he's actually 100% serious, under jokes. Hey, y'all, these is jokes. This is just, we just having fun. This ain't for real. This is jokes, right? And then the problem with that is, if it was any other creator this long, that person would have been kicked off the platform. Like, let me just say, for example, if that was an up and coming person, you know, talking about women in a way that Cory Holcomb does, that person wouldn't be on YouTube, because that person, it wouldn't be looked at as that person's making jokes. Okay. So with Cory Holcomb, he can hide a lot of the things that he says under the disguise of comedy, largely because, you know, he's laughing while doing it. And to be fair to him, he is pretty much consistent across the board about talking about everybody. So it's easy to hide that in. The issue is when he's talking about everybody in that same vein, and this is a problem that Cory Holcomb typically will face and everybody else. The issue is that you have an offline incident. And so the offline incident of which we can see you pushing the lady in the face, they can just tie that back to the commentary towards women in general, black women in particular. And to be honest, when Cory Holcomb is talking about women, he's not using derogatory terms like you black B. He's not saying the BT 1000 like Tommy Sotomayor. But it can be inferred that Cory Holcomb has a black show. His show is typically catered to the black community. He's a grassroots creator. And the person that you have an issue with is a black woman. This same logic and rhetoric can be transferred to Anton Daniels' daughter and wife. Although Cory Holcomb, in my honest opinion, is not a person who I think hates black women, I don't think Cory Holcomb hates women at all. I'm going to be just honest.
What? Oh, come on now. Come on now, Oshay. Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Yes? What's up? Atlanta is $30? Tomorrow? You going? You be finding some good deals. You be finding some good deals. I'm telling you, I still gotta call him back. And you breaking up. Where you at? Can you hear me? Yeah, you breaking up. No, I was working on it. I didn't get it done. I gotta call him back or get back online and get it straight. Yeah. You stay in the ATL. That's true. That's true. You can stay too. Yeah, their connection is terrible. Oh, okay. Now I gotta spend more money. Lord have mercy. What? Where, in Atlanta? Oh, don't nobody want to go there for coldness. You got cold here. Look, let me call you back because the connection is horrible anyway. All right, bye. Lord have mercy. I don't know what the hell is going on. Sorry about that, y'all. If it ain't something, not Decatur is better than Atlanta. I gotta use my WOW pass, but now the truck has a check engine light on, so that gotta get looked at first before I do anything. Priorities, y'all. Priorities. Oshay, try and sit up here and talk about the this man don't dislike black women. He dislikes women of some sort. I'm not saying outside of a good time, allegedly, in my opinion.
Same logic and rhetoric can be transferred to Anton Daniels' daughter and wife. Although Cory Holcomb, in my honest opinion, is not a person who I think hates black women, I don't think Cory Holcomb hates women at all. I'm going to be just honest. I think that he has showed on his show several instances of him respecting women, calling women sister, having married women on the platform, and a person who dislikes black women does not do stuff like that. I think he's being genuine, right? I also think that he's being general when he's at war with people and when he doesn't like you. When he doesn't like you, he genuinely wants to destroy you, and it doesn't matter to him if your daughter's a black woman or not. And to be fair, Anton calls a lot of that on himself. I don't think that Cory Holcomb went that far, but it adds to the narrative, right? So what people tend to do is to just paste all of your things up and make it cumulative, and they use all that as evidence. So your commentary, your actions, the video evidence, Anton Daniel situation, they go back in the past and clip you from things you said about people 10, 15 years ago, and they come and have this narrative of you hate black women, all right? And now you're seeing the results of that. And that campaign of Cory Holcomb dislikes black women is right there on Instagram. It's not because I made a video about it. It's not because TMZ made a video about it. It's not because Christina Payne made a video about it. It's all because his action. He's done this. The way that these women feel about Cory Holcomb is his fault and his fault alone. And that brings me to my last recommendation. Cory Holcomb needs to seriously invest in a publicist. As a fan of the 5150 show.
Ooh, chop! All these people need to go back to getting publicists. That's a job that can stand to be reopened. All these celebrities and stuff need to get publicists. Stop trying to handle this shit on your own, child. Where they all go? They've been out of a job for a long time since everybody took over their daggone own social media and been effing it up ever since. Shout out to the racist Angela.
I love the show. I love the whole cast. It seems like after about a year or so, if he can get everything back on track, he can probably largely beat this. And I'm going to tell you why he's going to probably largely beat this. Because Cory Holcomb is like in the same vein as like Dr. Umar, all right? Has his own audience. Has his own audience like Boyce Watkins. Has his own independent audience like Tariq Nasheed, okay? I have my own independent audience, although not as good as those guys offline. So when you have your own offline audience and your grassroots, it's hard to really cancel a guy like that full stop because that guy is a grassroots creator. People are going to come up and support him anyway. Hard to beat a guy like that, all right? And so he is pretty much like Dave Chappelle is to a certain degree with being uncancelable. That's probably where he can stay. If he gets a publicist, if he just falls into the right things of what not to do and what not to say and not to make his life completely miserable out of his own mouth every Tuesday, because he can only really mess his situation up on Tuesdays. If he can manage not destroying his own life on Tuesdays, he's going to overcome this within a year. 6 months to a year, this will blow over and, you know, something else happens in the black sector.
He need to get on up out of my comments. That's for damn sure. Tell him that too, because this is clearly a nice video tribute over there to Cory. Is that what you're doing, ODJ?
Worse than this, and then we can start talking about that. That's how the black economy works. Comics that can fill the rooms, that have a certain level of demand, people are going to pay for them to bring them out because overall, this is about business, and it's not like he did this to a white woman, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say that, because that would have been atrocious. But this happened to somebody black, and whenever you have black on black, black male on black male, or black woman on black woman, and it's still very bad. But the people on the outside don't look at it as, oh, okay, this is a black thing. He had an issue with a black person, so okay, whatever. That's kind of like, you know, whatever. It's not really going to be taken it seriously. It's still very bad, right? And he shouldn't have done that. But that's how it looks. It'd have been different if the person was non-black. So again, it was not right at all, okay? But I'm just telling you exactly what happened. That's why Dr. Umar Johnson gets multiple chances. It's why Boyce Watkins gets multiple chances, okay? It's why anybody gets multiple chances. Because when you deal with...
Child, what did Boyce do wrong, yeah? What did Boyce do wrong? All he did was ask his old girlfriend to marry her, and she said yes. While hanging out with Willie D.
The black grassroots, people forgive you more than when you're dealing in the industry. So, guys, what do you think it should be? Oshay do, Jackson?
I think you trying to SMD Cory Holcomb. Child, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Shout out to Oshay. We know that there will be more. Is this my only live stream today? It's been a little over 2 hours. I am tired. I know y'all be like, you always tired. Y'all, I'm about to go get some more water and get into bed and see what somebody else is doing. Be on these streets tonight. This is Thursday. It's Friday. It's almost Friday, y'all. TGIF. We made it. Prayerfully. It's time for me to find something to eat. 5:30. Yeah, gotta figure out what's for dinner. Anyway, shout out to all of y'all, though. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know who else is on tonight. I don't know if Nicole, y'all didn't tell Nicole I folded the clothes. Y'all didn't tell Nicole that I folded the clothes. Y'all ain't shit. Just don't be holding me down during Black History Month. But then again, I'm a white supremacist talking points. But anyway, I'll be in the streets. I don't know. Maybe I'll do lunch tomorrow. I think I have time seeing what's going on, see what we could talk about. But other than that, probably not until Saturday. It's almost the end of Black History Month, y'all. All right. Shout out to y'all. You know what? Oh my God. I blame Reaper. You ruined Nicole. You trying to ruin Nicole. You know what? I was going to take a picture too. It is all sitting on the bed. I was like, I should take a picture. I was like, nah, I'm not doing all that. But I got to start the next batch of clothes. So it starts all over again because all I do is wash clothes. I feel like I'm a freaking maid around here. Anyway, Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Shout out to all of y'all that made it. Shout out to everyone that donated. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to y'all for coming in. If you have not, please go ahead and subscribe to Rumble, because I feel like we're going to have even better fun over there on Rumble, because anything goes. All right. I need 80 people. I need 5 more people to subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all support. I see you all in the next one.